All right. Welcome back to the Flozone Podcast. I am Don Jamal. I think I'm gonna go with the name change. I'm just gonna use my government. I'm Sean Jamal now. Yeah.
Wait, is your
But
middle name
yeah,
Jamal?
yeah. Middle name is Jamal.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I mean, mine is
I'm
Brian.
Sean Jamal. Oh, what's your middle name, bro?
My name is Brian. Jesse Brian.
Brian.
Yeah.
JBD.
Yeah. It's awful.
What about you, Gregoire?
Nicholas.
Nicholas? Oh, really? Oh shit, you got my
right,
name.
actually.
Yeah. What about you, yo?
Farron.
Farron?
Yeah, bet you
Fahrenheit?
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like look at this hot ass nigga. But
Wait,
Feel
pause.
me, like,
welcome to the Flozone Podcast. We are back. We got 316. We have Zahir. We got a special guest in the building today, a Palm Beach legend himself, also known as Y Nasty back in the day.
why Nasty's big handsy, bro. You know,
Yeah.
we on the podcast. We sharing some thoughts, just whatever.
Yeah, man. I don't know if today's gonna be like special though, but since it's like December 26th type shit, I wanted to like see like the best moments of 2021. That or we can just fucking catch a vibe. So like we can do both though. I'm gonna start off though. The top of the year was fucking crazy, bro. My favorite day of this year, January 6th. That shit was wild, dog. Oh my god, just I don't know, like man, like just great TV, great TV. It's unfortunate niggas had to pass away for great TV, but that's probably one of my favorite moments of 2021.
That's a cost of a masterpiece, baby.
It is, bro.
January
is.
6th was the
Capitol riots.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Nah, that
Yeah.
shit was kind of wild.
Yeah.
The funniest that one. I don't know. Death is never funny, but that one chick had a "Don't tread on me" flag and got stampeded to death.
What's wrong with you, bro?
It's not funny. It's not funny, but I'm saying.
Yes, it is.
Last week. Come on, man.
Oh
That
no,
is-
okay, but 9/11 isn't funny. The Capitol riots were kind of funny, but they weren't.
The
Let's
Capitol
go,
riots.
Brandon.
The Capitol riots were the equivalent of like 9/11 for what direction are Republicans? Left?
Right.
The left?
Right.
Oh,
Right.
I don't
Jesus
remember, Nick.
Christ.
Nigga, I don't know no better. Y'all in these political
You would think
trenches.
you know this by now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't even tell my directions for regular directions. Okay, you think I'm gonna know the difference between them?
As he still puts up the left hand like this, and then he's like, "Oh, this is my left hand."
Exactly. Like,
But yeah, what about y'all, man? Like anything highlights of this year for y'all? Personal highlights, any highlights?
I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be mad corny, but starting this podcast, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really appreciative of all of us doing this together, and it's really fun. It keeps us in contact, and it's really fun. I like it.
Not gonna lie, I'm upset we didn't do it earlier. I kept saying that though, because we always had that idea since like 2014, 2013.
No,
of
I'm
doing
happy.
this, but
We talked about this off pod, but I'm happy we didn't do it because for multiple reasons. There would have been so many slurs that would have been dropped. Niggas turned out to be weirdos.
yeah.
And things I say in 2021 don't even age well. You think shit from 2014? How do you think it's gonna age? It's gonna age like a liposuction job from '88, dog. It's gonna be dog shit.
Nah, that is true. What about you, Zahir? You seem like a happy person.
I can't even think of a damn thing, actually. I can't think of anything that happened in 2021. I mean, maybe...
Donda.
I was gonna say,
Donda. We could say that. Even though that was kind of lackluster, but yeah.
Damn, you didn't like Donda? Okay, we can get to music later, but like
We can
go
get to
ahead.
music later.
All right. What about you, yo?
Regardless of what like the gaming community says that this is like a weak year for games, we got a lot of cool fucking games this year.
Yeah, they can go
That is-
chomp on
that
my
is true.
ass.
Yeah. We got
Halo Infinite Game of the Year.
Yeah, bro. Like we got Halo, we got fucking Psychonauts 2,
You tripping
Hitman.
with that statement, Jesse.
I don't care.
What?
I'll die on that hill.
Remember, it's the Halo Infinite.
Halo Infinite's like kind of top. The multiplayer at least is kind of top tier. Like,
Yeah,
Nah.
exactly.
they
I
haven't
was
put out
shocked.
anything like that in a while.
I was shocked how good it was. I was like, yo, I've been missing out.
Yeah, bro.
Like Halo was fun.
A lot of good
Back
shit
for
this
Blood
year.
dropped. Deathloop dropped.
Metroid
Kenna.
Deathloop is cool. Kenna's
Um,
cool. Kenna's cool.
Pokemon dropped.
Nah.
Yeah,
That was some fucking mid.
Hey, as much as I enjoy Diamond and Pearl and like am kind of happy that they remade it, I'm never giving Nintendo creds, bro. I'm never giving Nintendo creds. Not a day in my life.
Thank you.
Nah, I definitely agree with that, bro. Because I don't know, there's so many things in that game that changed. I couldn't get past the fourth gym leader just because of the affection system. I was like, dog, I can't deal with this. Like, I legit went. I was like in the Discord and I was like, yo, I'm literally gonna play Fire Red again. Like, I'm like,
You about
dog,
to
like,
Nuzlocke Fire Red
I'm
again
literally-
23
I did.
times?
bro, I finished it. I finished this time.
I know you did. What was how many attempts did it take you?
The first time when I did it, it was like 27 attempts, but I did it again and it only took me 4 this time.
That's
So,
not bad.
but then again, I did change the game. I randomly got into ROM editing like the past 3 or 4 days because I was like messing around with the randomizers and I was like, like I'm not really enjoying this. Like I would rather enjoy it if I can like actually make this like the fucking anime and like you can find almost anything from the region in certain areas. So like I just went back to I just like went to Bulbapedia and just looked at. I was like, okay, like the difference between Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like I just took out version exclusives, so I basically put everything in one game.
That's
So like it made it a lot more fun because this is an actual type thing. I don't know though. I wish I kind of like started doing like all that shit earlier because I definitely would have made ROM hacks because that was something I was always into.
You about to flip some wrong hash, bro? Like,
Would have, bro. Nah, dog. I'll literally send y'all the files if y'all want them because the
For
file
free?
that I edited. Yeah, I'm not gonna charge you.
Say less, bro.
I'm not
Dog.
gonna charge you. I'll send you my Fire Edit it.
I bet.
Dog. You want to know a game I'm grateful for that dropped?
What?
Forza.
Oh my god.
Nah,
grateful
bro.
for
No.
Forza.
Forza
Oh,
Horizon
God.
5. Forza Horizon 5 is like one of it is. All right, yeah, I'll say it. It's the best open world racing game of all time.
Midnight Club 3 exists.
It's better than Burnout Paradise. It's better than Midnight Club, whatever, bruh. But I'm telling you, bro, like it is the best open world racing game of all time. It like there's so much ridiculous shit to do in that game, and like the car designs and detail and the sound engineering. Oh my god, it is so good. Just
Yeah,
everything
exactly.
about it is so good.
Yeah, but you know, niggas like Sean. Here's the problem with niggas like Sean. He's like, I'm gonna take my car that I have and I'm gonna go outside and pretend it's a racing sim. Of course, this nigga just ripping M3s, M4s, Audi SQ6s, all that shit. Ford Broncos, obviously. The nigga got a whole dealership.
Y'all got a fucking Forza simulator in your backyard. I-95 is literally a Forza simulator.
You hit 280 on I-95?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, you could. You definitely could.
I mean, should you?
Yeah, if you don't value living.
Damn. I agree with that though. I like Forza a lot. A lot.
I saw that you were playing It Takes Two. Did you like it?
Me?
Yeah.
So I'm playing with my girlfriend. We're probably like 65%. Yeah, it's cute. We're probably like 65% done with the game. But so far, I like really enjoy it. It's like the thing with like most games now is that there's like one gameplay loop, meaning like you like go shoot stuff, steal this thing, go to this objective, like whatever, and do it all over again. And depending on how like intricate and like different like missions are around that same gameplay loop, like then it can have variety. It Takes Two has like 20 gameplay loops. Like there will be like a level where you're like jumping and like gliding over things, and you have to like hit like go on like rings and like jump in like certain spots. There will be like a different level where you have to like jump on a boat, and you and like your partner have to like steer the boat together. There's like Dark Souls type levels where you get like melee weapons and shit. There's like I don't know if you guys ever played Gun Bros for iOS. Really old iOS game. But it's like this top down like 3D shooter. There's a level like that. There's just so many like different like forms of game in this one game. It's so like incredible, and it's all co-op. and it's all like dependent on working together, and it's really fun. It's really creative and fun. I like it a lot. I hate EA. Fuck EA. Anyone that has an administrative position at EA has a special place in hell for them. But Hazelight, the developer, is a very good developer, and they did a great job.
So I have a question. So since you're playing, so for those who don't know, It Takes Two. It follows a couple that's on the verge of a divorce, and throughout, this isn't a spoiler because this is really predictable. Like throughout the game, you essentially, it focuses on different parts of their relationship and sort of stuff like that, and then they slowly bring them back together. So I was like, okay, since you're a couple playing it, like, what's your perspective on the story?
So far, like all like the like banter and shit that they have between one another is like really funny. I've only been dating her for like 6 months. We don't really relate to a lot of that stuff yet, I guess, which is kind of good maybe, but there's a lot of it like there's a lot of like typical divorced fighting couple like stuff in there that I unfortunately just can't relate to, but I'm sure if I don't know how it would go if somebody was actually playing that through their divorce. I don't really think that'd be a good look.
Oh no, I'm not saying like through a divorce. I was just asking for his perspective from the perspective of a couple, because I feel like it would hit different,
Can I like spoil it a little bit? Like the game's been out for a while.
I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So like there's this one level, and the beginning of it is, so basically you're trying to like find your daughter. At least for the first half of the game, you have to find your daughter so she can like cry, and like the tears will like touch you to like break the spell to like not make you guys dolls anymore or whatever. So like basically you're spending the first half of the game trying to make her cry, and when you finally get to the part where you like make her cry, you have to like find her teddy bear or whatever, and it like starts talking to you guys, and you have to like brutally murder the teddy bear. Like
Nigga,
you're like I don't know how to explain it. Like you like drag the teddy bear like off of like a giant like ledge and like rip its like ear off and like its leg off and shit. And like I don't know, I just thought like that was probably the most interaction I had with my girlfriend like playing the game. We just like laughed a lot. Like we just laughed like a whole fucking lot. But I think that's the only part of the story that we really like
related to.
Yeah. Not related to. I've never killed anyone.
I mean,
like not, I wouldn't say enjoyed either, because like
it was just funny.
It is funny. I think my one like critique about the game is it's not consistent in its tone. There's like these really like happy-go-lucky like Disney Pixar moments, but then there's also moments when you're like murdering a teddy bear and like they curse, like, which is fine. Like I'm all for like profanity in video games, but like they're not keeping the tone
video
consistent.
games.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's cool. Like it's really cool. I think the writing could be like a smidge better, but like it's cool. I like it.
Is it the best co-op game of all time?
No.
Yeah, because for me, Lego Star Wars is that for me. But that's because that's nostalgia, though.
I mean,
for me,
Overcooked as well.
What?
You got what?
Overcooked, isn't that in the
Overcooked is goated.
Yeah,
that's goated.
That's that shit. Yeah.
For me personally, it's Army of Two. It's one of the best shooters in my personal opinion for co-op shooters.
I always saw like Army of Two on like marketplaces of like whatever console I was playing, and I just never got it.
It was so good. Like I played it with my brother all the time, and it was so good.
It looked cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I were to play it in 2021, it'd be like, damn, this game. My brother really hit a lot of these flaws, because this game might be not as good as I remember.
That's a lot of games, man.
Yeah, it is.
I've made the mistake of like playing some old games that I really remember enjoying and not enjoying them. Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. I don't know if you guys have ever played that.
Nah.
My rich friends had that shit. I always wanted it though.
True. That game was like goated to me. And now it's just it's a little sloppy and buggy and ugly.
Oh yeah, that game. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Bro,
Remember
Fairly
taking
Odd
that
Parents
one.
Breaking the Rules was that for me. I thought that was like the pinnacle of gaming as a kid. But looking back at that shit, I'm like, bro, this game was so broken and bad. Like,
That's a lot of games, unfortunately. I'm just glad like people are kind of realizing now that releasing broken games is unacceptable. Like Cyberpunk, I'm sure you had your time with Cyberpunk, Sean.
oh my god, that fucking game. The
I
worst
was about too many
$54 I
games.
ever spent, bro.
See, like me personally, I have a really good, not to brag, not to flex, I'm not flexing. I have a really good computer, so I enjoyed Cyberpunk. But
Nigga, I had a PS5. I
Bro,
was
you
playing
had
it
a-
on PS5.
the thing
Wait,
is,
what you
had a
got in your rig?
PS5,
What you got in your rig?
3080.
Yeah, nigga, you
i7
can enjoy
10.
Cyberpunk. Yeah, you can enjoy
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah. But see, you were playing the PS4 version of the game on PS5, which is why
Yeah.
it was still broken. The actual PS5 version comes out sometime next year.
That's what they keep saying.
It was supposed to come out this year,
That's what they keep
but
saying.
it didn't. But I think that like that game, I don't know, just with how overhyped it was and everything. I think the fact that like this is coming from someone that enjoyed the game, like I enjoyed the core gameplay. I think the fact that it bombed because of how like buggy and fucked up it was is like such a wake up call to like developers that they like can't be doing that shit anymore. And I hope it resonates. Maybe it
That's just not
will,
gonna
maybe it
work.
won't.
I don't think it will. Because
I-
niggas still buy shit. Because you would think that the GTA debacle kind of would have been the like another wake up call. But the fact that that whole GTA trilogy thing happened, where the game is just so super duper broken, like how did this get out of the doors?
How did it sell?
Dog, I bought it. That was the issue. I bought it. That was the problem.
It sold well.
I bought it because of hype.
I think it sold well too, as well. So
That's just I was
they
gonna
got their
buy it
money
too.
back.
Actually, it was y'all podcast that made me not buy it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Or Sean was streaming or something, bro. I seen some broken ass shit. I was like, I don't wanna play this.
Bro, it was like the second mission. I was running into some fucking issues. Like I couldn't complete it. Like I had to. I think I had to reset. Like I had to lose the mission and redo the mission. Like the game was just broken, bro. And that
Did
was
you
the
guys
one
see the-
experience, like problem I had.
Did you guys see the footage of the rain though?
Yeah, that was dog shit.
And niggas were going crazy over that, but it didn't look that bad on TV. On
me, it
YouTube,
looked
it looked
awful.
horrible.
When somebody
looked awful,
streaming it, it
but-
looked awful.
Wait, the rain in GTA?
Yeah,
Yeah, like the remakes.
Is it just,
I don't mean to side rail this conversation, but literally on Twitter right now, YouTube is trending, and from what I can understand, someone had apparently made some sort of video essay calling out YouTube, and they name dropped 20 different creators, and they're like, hey, there's rampant like pedophilia, there's rampant like I don't even know what it is, but just like, you know, like inappropriate content for kids. And
Are they doing that
it's
shit
just,
again?
yeah, and I'm just like, okay, is this a real deal, or is this like a red flag, or is this like a false alarm type thing? And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, it's not real, da da da, like, but we've had things like this before where it basically destroyed the entire not destroyed, but it heavily impacted the entire the platform of YouTube, and we're still feeling the ramifications of it to this day. So I'm kind of just
We
like,
are?
okay, yeah. Remember
We
back
are.
in
It was like in
2014, remember there's this one dude who went, I don't remember the year exactly, but like literally there's this one dude who went on like a tirade of like, oh, there's rampant inappropriate videos for kids on YouTube Kids, da da da. Remember that guy?
that was in like 2017. I know who you're talking about. It was
Yeah.
in 2017, 2018, around that time.
Apparently,
Because like that was he was trying to start YouTube Apocalypse like 3.
yeah, like apparently it was cap. It wasn't 100% cap, but it was like, it was a bit exacerbated, and and even the creator was just like, hey, I didn't mean to harm people. He basically tried to backpedal on it, so I'm just like, I don't know. And people are very mad and going thumb crazy right now. I'm kind of just like, okay, let's just wait and see. There's probably some truth to this, and there probably is inappropriate things on the platform, but I'm gonna wait and see before I have any sort of opinion on this.
If there's
'Cause we-
inappropriate things on a platform,
why is
just
this
take it off.
trending?
I'm not sure what's going on, but I know whatever's going on, we can trust YouTube to make the wrong decision.
That's
That
probably
is true.
That is the best. That's the best take on this, probably. That's probably the
always
best take
do.
on it. They always make the best decision. We trust Susan, and Susan we trust.
Yeah, people are calling for her to be fired over this, and I'm just like, I don't know about that one, bud. Like, I don't. Maybe I have to watch it because the granted, I'm literally reading Twitter as this video is going live. I don't really understand what's going on. I don't. It's just brought up to the attention, and we don't have any show notes. So
Okay, so I know what it is. It's so what I'm seeing is that I think they're going after furries from what I'm seeing. No, I'm being dead ass serious. Hold on. It's the camera can't focus, but the screenshots that I'm seeing, it's like that people are saying it's promoting bestiality. It's like pick a side YouTube that's trending.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Hashtag pick a side YouTube.
Hashtag pick a side YouTube.
That is-
You know what? That's probably my biggest dislike of this year. One of my biggest dislikes. Them
What?
taking away the goddamn dislike button. I hate that shit
Facts.
so
Bro.
much. I hate
It's
that
so mid.
so much.
Man,
It helps no one. It literally helps
It
no
literally
one.
No, that's not true. It helps the big major corporations.
No,
that get
not even
majorly
them.
disliked.
Like literally not even them. Like it doesn't even help them like that.
Dog, can we even see our own dislikes? I don't even
No,
think
we
see our
can, but
own.
we can see our own, but we can't see others. There's
that's
an
the problem though. Like, if they were gonna do it, why didn't they go all the way? They were saying it's to protect creators' mental health. Then why can creators still see?
They'll
their
see it.
yeah, exactly. It's like
all it does is just take away like the entire metric of like me, a user, consumer, going on YouTube and knowing if a video is worth my time. If I see a shit ton of
Exactly.
dislikes against like barely any likes, then I know this video is probably not worth my time.
You know what it
Doesn't
probably
matter.
does? I think you want to know what it makes worse? Because now it's actually going to add into more comments. People are going to, since they can't just press dislike, they're going to go into the comment section and say some wild and mean shit.
and it's
So I
gonna
think they
actually
made it
make it
probably
worse.
Yeah, it probably made it worse.
Yeah, they
Well, you know
created
what's
their
weird?
own problem.
You know what's weird is that the dislikes doesn't work on the comments though. Like
Has it
y'all
ever?
never noticed that?
Oh,
Like-
it's never worked though.
It's never worked
It was
for-
never shown.
I mean, it does show, but like it doesn't affect the comment at all. Like on Reddit, if a comment's disliked, it's gonna go towards the bottom. If a comment's disliked on YouTube, it just stays there. Like it doesn't do anything to the comment.
YouTube would be a much better place if they just added controversial comment. If they did it like how Reddit has it, where you can sort it by controversial, and you could just literally have all the controversial ones pop up. YouTube would be just a way better place. Bring back the dislike button, please.
Facts.
Like this shit helps nobody, bro.
I think all social media platforms should have some form of a dislike button. I'm being so honest. It makes the platform better.
Yeah, it really does.
And also
I'm
you
with-
don't have to leave some sort of hateful comment. I feel like Twitter can't do it because Twitter thrives off negativity. But like a platform like YouTube, it should have it. It genuinely should have it. And watch, a year or two from now, people are going to notice that it's much worse. Like, yeah, you're getting many more comments, but there's going to be way more hate speech. And YouTube doesn't even have good filters for hate speech. So it's like, yo, imagine making a tutorial and being called a nigger out of nowhere. Like, what do you do about that?
Care? Oh, bro, they don't care.
You don't care. Not everybody's. That's one thing you have to realize. Not everybody's playing with the same deck of cards, bud. Not everyone's
yeah.
thick-skinned.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube don't care, bro. That's what
Oh,
I'm
they
saying.
don't give a fuck.
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
YouTube don't give a shit. Like,
Nigga, they are your corporate overlord, and you have to suck their tit.
That's
somebody
basically
call
what it
you,
is.
somebody call you the hard R in the comments, they gonna like that shit, bro. Like that shit.
Like by Susan.
Yo, that'd be mad wild. You just see like by Susan after a hate comment.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, they might as well, because look, like, I don't know. I think I don't know how I'm trying to word this. Like, I think that removing a dislike counter just kind of like takes out a secondary form of like regulation and like content.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know.
I see what you're like. I see what you're trying to say, and I do agree with that.
My
Huh.
guess is that YouTube's probably going to do some algorithmic overhaul within the next few years, and that's why they're doing this. Because if you notice, whenever you search something, it gives you like 5 results, and they give you just random bullshit after that.
Bro,
Whenever
they
you
took away
search
the
for
trending
something.
page. That was another thing I didn't fucking like. I actually like seeing the trending page.
Oh, they
On
took that
mobile.
away?
On
Oh,
mobile.
on
You can't
mobile.
see it on mobile. Yeah.
Oh, but I mean,
I
I'm
know.
fine
I
with
think on
that.
desktops you can, but no, I actually like seeing it on mobile.
So that's
I mean,
the
I'd
only
rather
thing.
have shorts, me personally. Because I actually watch shorts.
God damn it. Yeah, there it is.
I don't know. I don't like what's getting recommended to me on shorts. Dog, I saw.
Bro, I get all types of stuff. I get
weird shit.
I get
Yeah.
right-wing stuff. I get like dogs. It's all over the place with them using
Bro,
shorts.
I literally, because I looked up the Let's Go Brandon video yesterday of Biden saying that shit. Literally, I'm getting a whole bunch of right-wing shorts, and I'm like, I don't want this. I just thought that one moment was funny. Like, I just thought that one moment was funny. You're giving me all this fucking Steven Crowder shit. I don't want to see
Yeah,
this.
all of a sudden you're gonna get classically Abby and
Yeah, like, I don't need that, bro.
Oh,
I
classically
don't need
mommy
that.
milkers.
What?
Y'all really
What?
think she got the jugs like that? Like, the
I'm
milk
gonna be
jugs?
honest. Like when you look at her head on, you're gonna be like, "Oh wow, this is a pretty girl," and then you hear her open your mouth, and you're just like, "Wow." You get dropped down to like a
listen,
-20.
I think
I
she
would
had-
never call a girl ugly, but she looks exactly like Ben Shapiro, and I don't like that. So, like,
That's because you
my
don't like
issue.
Ben.
She looks no, bro. She looks exactly like her brother, and I think that's weird. I just think that's weird. I'm not calling her ugly. I'm just saying that's a very odd thing to look like.
I mean,
Ben Shapiro isn't the prettiest guy.
That tends to happen when you're related.
You know, gene pools and everything.
Yeah, man. Jeans is a bitch sometimes, bro. Jeans can be a bitch. Back to gaming though. Kenna was my game of the year. I was hyped for Kenna when I first saw the trailer. That was the one game I wanted to play, and that was the only game I really cared about playing. And I played it. That shit got me frustrated as hell. I'm not gonna lie, but I do like games that get me frustrated a little bit, as long as it's not like super duper Dark Souls type shit. So yeah, I enjoyed Kenna a lot. That was my favorite game. I bought Deathloop. I didn't even finish it. Like I had literally a backlog catalog of games. Like I had a list of 5 to 6 games I just couldn't finish because I just kept buying new shit. So
That's how it is. My game of the year was Horizon 5. It was Forza Horizon 5.
A man of taste, man of culture.
Look,
You know,
I'm
like-
not even like a car dude. I just really like that shit.
Yeah, you need to educate your homeboy Sean. You better show him the righteous
Bro,
light of the
games are
exhaust
not fun.
tailpipe.
Car games are not fun, bro.
Bro, the week I was so excited. I was talking about it in my Discord. This nigga Sean come in hating, talking about, bro, why don't you just hop it? You don't have a car, bro? You don't own a car? Why don't you just hop
like
in
not
your car and
everybody has a
drive, bro?
Bugatti,
Like,
God, I'm just saying, I have a Camry, but my Camry, if you put it on that shit on S, it go vroom vroom. So like, that shit feel like Forza to me. So I don't really want it.
Cap.
How?
Cap.
Okay,
I'm not
listen,
capping on
give
your
me
car.
The racing. Okay,
I'm not capping on your
saying
car,
that.
but
No,
like,
you can
hey.
cap on the car, but my thing is like, give me a racing wheel, and I'll probably feel different. But if I'm playing on a controller, I'm sorry, I'm probably not gonna have that much fun with a racing game.
hey man,
Bet.
that's you.
Bet.
You don't play Mario Kart, bro? Like, you ain't never played.
You know what? I was never that kid. I think because I had an older brother, I had an older brother, my gaming preferences were always shaped by him. So since he didn't grow up with a Nintendo 64, like I grew up on the PlayStation 2. So most of the games I grew up playing were mostly like fighting games and shit like that. So I was never into Mario Kart. Like Mario Party I was because when I got the GameCube, that was 06, and the first game I got was Mario Party 7. Like that was my first own console. So like Mario Party I was always into. Mario Kart I could never really get into.
Man, you got a GameCube late in the game.
I did, bro. It was like, hold on, was it 2006? I was 8 years old.
Yeah, the next year the week.
No, I wasn't 8 years old. I was 7. 2005.
That's pretty late.
That is pretty late. But we had the PS2. That was the reason why. So like it was, bro. Our parents didn't like spending money on games like that. We got the PS2 in 2001. So after that, it was like y'all ain't getting something for a while. Like it doesn't matter what you ask for.
Word.
I think that's
But,
most Haitian parents though.
Yeah.
And
that's-
Jamaicans.
Oh really? Damn
Yeah.
man.
I mean, that's how it was for me.
Really? I felt like you always had the new shit. Even when we were in school, I felt like you always had the new shit.
Cap, bro. First of all, I didn't get an Xbox 360 until I was in like probably 8th grade. The earliest thing that I got was an Xbox One. And that might have been why you thought I always had the new shit, because I had that before everybody else, but that was the only thing. Other than that, like games that was coming out, I was waiting a while to pay for. I have no job. I had to wait on my Jamaican ass parents to buy it for me. And y'all niggas knew me during high school. You feel me? I was grounded all the time, like all the time. So I wasn't getting no games. But I don't know.
I don't think anybody got games like that, bro. It was you
I
get one
did.
game for like $20 and you had to make the most out of it.
My
Bruh, I
question is, why'd you pick an Xbox? Why
See,
did you
that
pick an
is-
Xbox?
That is a question for 14-year-old me, because today I would never. But I think it was just the ecosystem. Like I had an Xbox 360 already, and that was what most of my friends were on. So I just bought an Xbox One because that's what most of my friends had.
So Sunset Overdrive that lit, huh?
All right, first of all, Sunset Overdrive is a good ass game. That's a good ass game right there.
Nah, I'm not gonna hate on Insomniac. I'm not gonna hate on Insomniac.
I hope they
I could
port
never.
that.
They do this shit, bro.
But if you if you didn't play Sunset Overdrive, you didn't miss anything, because that game was just like a Spider-Man PS4 alpha. So if you played Spider-Man PS4, you have played the best parts of Sunset Overdrive.
I was pretty late on the PS4. I didn't get my shit until late 2016.
Yeah, I
Like
got
summer
it.
2016 is when I got it.
I didn't get a PS4 till 2019.
I
Yeah,
want to
really?
say 2015. I got my PS4. 2015 or 2016.
You definitely had it when we were in school. I remember that, Jesse. You definitely had a
Yeah.
PS4 and all of it. Like you and you both had PS4s early. Like he had it like the year one when it came out.
Yeah. I think I got it that very next year because I got a 2K bundle. I had to return that bitch 3 times.
Wait, explain that. Why you had to return it?
Okay, so this is a lot of times you guys question why I am the way I am, and this story kind of explains it. All right, this is like 2015. There's a PS4 bundle, right? You can either get a digital code for 2K, Destiny, Far Cry 4, and one other game. Dog, my parents found out about this. They're like, "Oh, okay, bet." For the first PS4 I actually had a problem with. It was sounding weird as fuck or something like that, so we had to genuinely return that. But the other two, my nigga, we just got them codes and called it a day.
Oh,
I got an extra control.
That is niggatry, bro. Oh man.
I'm mad that your parents thought about that. They're like, oh, like we can just take this shit.
Oh my.
Dude,
That was
sorry.
probably like
as soon as he
weeks-long
started
processes.
explaining the story, I knew what he was gonna do. I knew what he was
That's
doing.
diabolical. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually mad that that's actually very smart.
You
That's
different
actually
though.
very
You
smart.
different,
Yeah.
but that's smart. But you different.
Nigga, I had every day one release. Nigga, I had Killzone Shadowfall. I played that game and I didn't even like it. Fuck Killzone. I genuinely like it on PS3, but oh my god, fuck Killzone. I hated that thing on PS4.
Damn, bro.
I played 5 minutes of it and I was like, wow, this has to be top 10 worst shooters I ever played.
Wasn't it just like mad clunky?
Yes,
it was like,
bro.
It was like really pretty for like its time, but that
It
was
was-
like the only thing it had going for it.
Bro, it was stiffer than like a dick on Viagra. I kid you not.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
True. Damn, bro. I always be seeing that shit's like. Actually, it's in the PlayStation collection, isn't it? If you have a PS5.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one
Yeah,
downloaded
it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. We didn't talk about that. PlayStation finally trying to make a competitor to
Game Pass.
to Game Pass. Yeah. How did we not bring that up?
Because it was just a rumor.
That
No, it's confirmed now.
Oh, it's confirmed?
now.
Yeah, it's confirmed now. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, but then again, that shit always existed. PlayStation Now was always a thing. The motherfuckers just never marketed it.
I mean,
PlayStation Now
Now
actually
was
wasn't a
never-
bad service.
also, people don't want to stream. People don't want to have to stream their games. A lot
That
of
was
people
the
don't have
thing.
good internet.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
about PlayStation Now is PS4 titles you could download.
Really?
I don't know when they added that, but by the time I got a PS4, I got like a free trial of PS Now. That was in 2019, so I don't know if it was always the case, but like from 2019, summer 2019 on, you could download PS4 titles. It was PS3 and PS2 titles
Yeah,
that you still had to stream.
you had to stream.
But
That is so stupid.
I mean, even then, like PS Now was never like a Game Pass competitor service. Like Game Pass drops all of like the Xbox exclusives, like the hot Xbox exclusives day one.
Day one.
That is true.
I feel like that is the drawing point for it, you know? Like Halo Infinite, I probably would have still got it because of like how good everybody said it was. But if Halo Infinite was mid, like I would have never tried it for myself if I didn't have Game Pass. Like there's a lot of games that I wouldn't have played. Psychonauts 2, like all that shit, bro. Like just like day one releases. And if Sony's gonna do that, like if Sony comes out with like their Game Pass service,
Oh,
and
yeah.
drops God of War
Actually,
Ragnarok day one, like Spider-Man 2 day one, like the Wolverine, whatever they announced at their conference, like day one, then like yeah, it's probably got a shot. But if they're not ready to do that, if they're just gonna like rebrand the name of PS Now and do what they did with that all over again, it's not vibes.
You think they're gonna do it? I don't think they're gonna do it.
I think they will because they said
Really?
they're going to have tiers. That's the only reason why I think they're going to.
Okay.
There you go. There's
That's
the
the
catch.
caveat.
Watch them niggas charge like $25. Wait, how much is Game Pass? Game Pass is $15 a month.
10. 15 for Ultimate.
Oh, really?
15
okay.
for the Xbox and PC versions in a bundle, and you get Xbox Live. The PC version alone is 10. The Xbox version alone is 10.
Okay. I can definitely see Sony trying to fucking charge 20. I definitely can see it. Especially if they're gonna try to do the same way. It's like, oh, you can get Spider-Man 2 day one. Like, I can definitely see them trying to charge, especially if they're gonna do like tiers.
I mean,
As soon as you see like the
not
word,
bad.
as soon as I hear that word, yeah. But if I hear the word tiers, I automatically think the word.
yeah, but how much is PlayStation Plus a month?
$5?
10?
Or 10? I mean, but like I always buy the yearly thing, so like.
Because I thought they were going to combine PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus, and then now it's going to be the new thing.
First of all, if you're
That's a
buying
smart
$60, like if you're spending $60 on PlayStation Plus, you're an idiot. Look online. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna fucking stitch on them niggas. Look online. If you're paying $60 yearly, you're an idiot. But
Says
yeah,
the guy who bought Cyberpunk. Like,
I wasn't dumb for that, nigga.
Says the guy who bought-
we all knew that shit was bad.
Bro,
Says the guy who bought the GTA remaster.
Bro. Okay, that one, that's fine. I'll take that one, but like not Cyberpunk.
bro, Cyberpunk ain't even that bad, bro. Niggas just
Bro,
couldn't
we got
run it.
bamboozled.
Like
Niggas
I
couldn't run it.
get there's a problem that niggas couldn't run it. I think that it's a very big issue that they didn't give console review codes day one. But at the end of the day, if you had a platform that could actually run the game, it
AKA
was an
PC.
enjoyable experience. Yes, it was a pretty enjoyable. It wasn't like the end all be all of RPGs or RPGs. Yes, and it wasn't like the GTA killer or anything that like people thought it was gonna be, but it was kind of fun. I liked it.
So yeah, get your money up, little niggas.
Basically,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, get your no, I think it is pretty fucked up. Like that, if they had just made a PS5 and an Xbox Series X version, and
Which they could have fucking done, because at
They
that
should've
point
just
they're
made it.
delaying the game so much. Like, you might as well have just wait. The game came out in 2020, right?
Yeah.
They might as well have just fucking delayed it to 2021 because the game was just so I don't know, dude. That game was so bad where it was like, was it worth? I know that's not all on CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
That's not all. Yeah, it's not all on them. Like there had to have been some investors that like were
it
just
was.
getting,
It was
like,
exactly
they were
the
saying,
reason
like,
why.
Hey, drop it. But at that point, was it worth all of that? Like, was it really worth it? Like, you had to do refunds, all that other shit. PlayStation took you off the store. Like,
no, and they know it wasn't worth it.
Ruined your reputation.
The devs know they weren't worth it. The investors don't give a flying fuck.
The investors gone probably. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Probably pulled out.
They probably sold.
Shit started getting disastrous. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think like the whole publisher developer dynamic is very like toxic, and I think that it's not good for like consumers like us to group them together. That's why when I was talking about It Takes Two earlier, I said like hats off to Hazelight, but fuck EA, because yeah, EA published the game, but did they really work on the game and make it good? Like, no.
They just pumped them with money.
Exactly. And I think like giving developers money to make something cool is like very good, but giving developers money and then giving all these requirements and shit that they have to do is just so restrictive, and that's what makes games shitty nowadays. Like Battlefront 2, do you really think DICE wanted to put like all those microtransactions and shit into Battlefront 2 like right after making Battlefield 4? No. But EA was probably like, "Hey, this is a Star Wars game. Star Wars is really cool right now with the kids, right? Let's put all these charges in it so we can make more money, right?" And that's that. So I don't know. I think CD Projekt Red will bounce back, especially because they're remastering The Witcher again. And everybody loves that game for some reason, even though when it came out, it was just as broken as Cyberpunk was, but whatever. Everybody likes The Witcher, so that's going to get remastered. A shit ton of people are going to buy that. They'll probably take funds from that and put it into like Cyberpunk DLC, whatever.
But the problem was with Cyberpunk is that there was a lot of stuff that was promised that was missing from the game. And I think that's what a lot of people also were pissed about.
Yeah.
But what's up with companies remastering games that are already on this generation? Like
Cash Trap.
You have who the fuck makes The Last of Us? I can't think of it right now.
Naughty Dog.
They're remastering The Last of Us 1, and I'm like, you guys already did the remaster for that game already, or they're remaking it.
The remake of the remaster. Yes.
It's so weird.
Sounds like you niggas don't like money. I don't know why. It's not like people aren't gonna buy it.
They are. I mean, look, bro, if they remake the appeal for The Last of Us, though, that's different because that's rumored to come to PC. So I get that. If they were remastering it for PS5,
rumored, it's going to come to PC. At this point, it's like
it's coming to PC. But if they were remastering it and like only putting it on the PS5, then like I'm probably not buying it. But the fact that I get to play The Last of Us on my computer is a big selling point. And like even like someone like me who like knows that these companies are in it for the money, if I'm like still gonna buy it because it's coming to PC, then I think it's like still a decent thing.
I'm surprised Sony didn't make their own platform on PC.
Too much money, too much work.
Too much money for Sony.
But it's like it's too much
gaming and movies.
Yo, them niggas don't like money, bro.
No, but it's money. Like, imagine how much. Yo, Sony is the equivalent of like Google. Okay, Sony is gaming Google. They have a cool project. They're like, hey guys, look at this great fucking project. Remember Google Plus? How many niggas actually use Google Plus?
Whoa.
Google Circles, bro. Remember that shit? That shit
exactly.
Y'all just unlocked that memory in my shit. I did not. Oh man.
Bro, PlayStation now is going to be
Circles. This nigga had Google Circle. He definitely had
bro,
Google
I did. I was using that shit in school, bro. It worked in the computer lab, so you better believe it. I was on that.
Nah, but like dead ass though, like Sony low-key be dropping projects left and right, and no one gives a fuck. It's because they're Sony.
Well, Sony is like they know what their craft is. They know that they're not like this. That's why the whole Game Pass thing surprises me, actually, because they know that they're not really competing with the Microsoft ecosystem, which includes PC, by the way. Like they know that. So what their deal is that they make these like really kick-ass like graphically amazing, like amazing story, just amazing PlayStation exclusives so they can sell their consoles. Like that's always been their thing, selling consoles. So like if they start backing off of that and the quality in the games go down, then maybe I can see them trying to do like a lot of more radical new things. But I think that it's pretty consistent that like PlayStation exclusive games come out and they're like they get rated like 8 out of 10s to 10 out of 10s across the board. And then that's what sells their consoles. And that's how they make their money.
You're talking to the biggest fan of The Last of Us 2 here. This is the guy that loved The Last of Us 2.
I'm the apologist. I am the apologist. That deserved every award it got. That game deserved every award it got.
Wow, interesting take. Because I want to keep all that. I want to take all that stuff out of my video games. Okay, get all that LGBTQs out of my games. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
None of that gay shit in my zombie game, bro.
Exactly. I'm trying to blow zombies' brains out. Now the chick's brains out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
all right. Y'all wanna? What's your album of the year?
Damn.
I know that's a wild transition, but I had to ask. That's a wild transition. Because I know mine too. Mine two's a tie.
Between?
It's between Call Me If You Get Lost and Donda. But the only reason I give the edge to Donda is because like my mind might be like shaped from the listening parties. Going to the listening parties was like a dope ass experience. So like getting to experience that kind of like makes me favor that album more. But Call Me Get Lost is definitely like it's definitely 1A, 1B type thing for me.
My album of the year is actually Call Me If You Get Lost. My runner-up was Donda. That's why I was kind of surprised. We really the same nigga, but yeah, Call Me If You Get Lost is like I understand a lot of people don't think it's like Tyler's best album because he didn't produce it or like it's like missing these things. If you like really listen to that album, bro, that is the most refined, like concise rapping, like actual rapping that Tyler the Creator has put out in his entire career, bro. It's so like everything on that album is just so like tight and blends together so well. And it's not that experimental, sure, but like whatever it's trying to do, it does well. Yes, that nigga was spitting, bro. He was spitting.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me of my first time listening to Tyler. I think that's the reason why I like that album so much.
Yeah, sounds like
it sounds like there you go. I fucking love that. Yeah,
it literally sounds like
the poster in the background. That was my first Tyler album, and I remember loving that fucking album. Mm-hmm. Like I remember hearing it in 2014. I'm like, I always heard Tyler the Creator, but this nigga made like weirdo music. So like it wasn't until I heard 2013 I was like, oh shit, nah, like he's rapping. Like he's actually very talented. But nah, Call Me If You Get Lost. I like that album a lot just because it brings me back with the DJ Drama just being involved. Like that brings me back since I was a kid because I grew up on Lil Wayne Dedication 2 with DJ Drama.
Word.
So like I was always used to hearing DJ Drama just screaming in the background.
Yeah, unlike these Zoomers, always bitching about it.
That shit had me kind of tight. I was like, yo, these young niggas don't know what's up, bro. They asked me like, why is this guy screaming in the back of the track? Shut the fuck up. It's like, nah, bro, that's DJ Drama.
Respect.
I like how it's like formatted as like a mixtape. Like I think Tyler really did like you got the best of both worlds on this album. I feel like it's not that experimental, but this is the Tyler that I grew up with. So like that's the reason I like that album a lot.
For sure.
What about?
Sorry.
Go.
No, I was saying he kind of went back to saying like a little offensive shit on that album. Which I mean, I didn't listen to Tyler because he like said offensive shit or whatever. But like, if you really know Tyler the Creator and appreciate his art and like understand his irony, like that shit is good, bro. And the fact that he's like he had like little like sprinkles of lines like that or like little illusions. There's this one bar where he's like, it's still pop holes in the schools or something like that. Bro, he's like literally talking about the time when he was rapping on Pigs about shooting up schools and how niggas didn't like that. And he like basically name dropped the song and said like, yo, fuck you, like I'm still talking about this shit just like in a different way to where you niggas won't like boycott me anymore. So I thought that shit was powerful and I liked it a lot. But go on.
As I hear his favorite album is Certified Lover Boy.
Tell me he lying.
That album's so garbage, man. My album of the year is definitely not Donda. I thought the more I keep listening to Donda, I'm like, yeah, this isn't as good as how I thought it was in the first week. Maybe it's because after a while, it took us a while to get the album, and it's like, oh my god, now this is so great. And then once you take off the glasses, you're like, ooh, it's got some problems to it.
It does.
I might give it to Doja Cat. I don't know.
I was gonna say that's a number. That was my number 3. That was my number 3.
Planet Her is really
Doja
good.
Cat was dropping sliders, bro.
I definitely know you're not gonna give it to Meg though.
Me? Of course not. Bro, I'm sorry. Listen, bro, of course not, dog. I'm not a fan of Meg Thee Stallion. I think Meg Thee Stallion's music from 2018 hit hard, but the recent shit she's been putting out, it's very mid. Like, and I'm saying very mid liberally. Like, I'm very liberal when I say very mid. Like, it's not good. But 3-6. What's your album of the year?
A part of it is I don't want to repeat the same albums, and I want to bring out other albums that people probably would like to talk about. J. Cole, The Off Season, I've been listening a lot to. Baby Keem's album, I enjoyed that a lot. I would maybe not album of the year, but I enjoyed that a lot.
I like songs off of it. I don't like the whole thing.
Yeah, same here. Like the
I
problem is
Don Toliver's album.
I've been listening.
I feel like that's an unpopular opinion, though.
I actually didn't hear that.
Yeah, I didn't listen.
Same.
To it
Now, I really like Don Toliver.
Okay,
I like his album. I like his sound, but yeah, this album this year wasn't like exactly what I thought I wanted to hear. But looking back at it, like there's some songs on that album that I really like. So, but go ahead.
Like my biggest problem is that I've been listening to a whole bunch of singles, and the only albums I've really been listening to are like MF Doom. Like I've been listening to a lot of MF Doom.
Just old MF Doom?
Yeah.
Oh, see,
it's that, and Tribe Called Quest. I've been listening to a lot of that also.
You know, I actually didn't get into A Tribe Called Quest until like 20. Whenever they dropped, was it 2017? They dropped like their most recent album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was probably the only like Tribe Called Quest album that I like actually listened to, and then I like went back and listened to some of their other shit, but that was cool.
I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm some spiritual ass nigga, but like if I had to give it to one, I'm probably in the same boat as Don, where it's like it's a 2-way tie between. Actually, no, fuck it. Call Me If You Get Lost. Kanye did too much fuckery on Donda for me to give it album of the year, especially because I was listening to it in my car recently, and I was just like, yeah, like Moon is like the third track. Fucking Hurricanes is like
the changes.
And I was just like, no, like you literally had something good and then you fucked it up, and it's like now.
Wait, did he change the track, the order?
The deluxe version changed the order.
Yeah,
they changed the order badly. Like he changed, bro. The order he fucked it up so bad. I don't know who was in charge of that, and he changed Believe What I Say. He changed it, bro. He took out that whole throat goats part out. Like it's free. Like he just literally just beat for like 5 seconds.
Why does this nigga do that, bro? Like The Life of Pablo, it was okay because he just added a track. He
fixed some vocals.
Yeah, he fixed there's that one part on Ultralight Beam that he like fixed too, which I didn't.
He fixed feedback too, which I didn't like that. He like made some changes to feedback, but I understand it sounds cleaner now. But I liked it originally on the first version of Pablo.
Nas just dropped an album.
Just today?
Shout out, no. King's Disease too.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
No, he just dropped this one called Magic.
Oh, today?
Really?
Oh,
I guess so. Yeah.
Shout out to Nas, aka the GOAT.
Nas cool. Nas is very cool.
The GOAT.
Brockhampton dropped.
Wait, actually,
Brockhampton dropped.
Yeah, isn't this your rap album?
I don't know if
thought
it's
you
their
said
last.
something else.
Benny the Butcher. I really enjoyed that EP this year. I really like the Benny Butcher and Harry the Fraud. Sometimes when I want my Coke Boy shit, you know. Sometimes when I'm on I-95 when I want to speed a little bit, you know. I listen to Benny the Butcher.
Bro, my comeback artist of the year is Kodak Black. I really thought this nigga lost it until I heard Super Gremlin. And then I heard some of the other tracks and I heard like just some of the singles. He's one of the rappers where I get so upset about because I feel like he would be so much bigger if he just didn't go to fucking prison. Just stop getting in trouble, nigga.
It's most
Like
of these niggas though. Like,
Yeah,
No,
that's my
it's
biggest
Kodak
issue.
in particular. Kodak in
Like
fucking
Kodak is
particular.
literally, he gets in his own way. He gets in his own way. Like he could be so much bigger. I feel like 21 Savage, he can be where 21 Savage is, or probably this is controversial. Probably Lil Uzi. Probably could have been where Lil Uzi was if he just didn't get in his own way.
controversial, bro. Kodak was 2016. In 2016, like I could argue that Kodak and Lil Uzi were like at the same height. Like that's not controversial at all, bro. Like they could have.
It's the truth.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. If that nigga stayed out of prison, he'd be hooping right now. But
My controversial opinion. Kodak Black and him T.I. beefing with each other is like father and son just hating on each other for all over shit that happened in the past. Cause I know it's, you know what I'm saying. Fuck off. Yeah.
I didn't even know they were beefing, bro.
I just find that beef so funny.
They were beefing. Remember that shit? Oh, like Kodak Black. You need to stop that shit expeditiously. Like,
What?
I remember. Yeah,
Wait, I gotta
I
catch
remember
up.
that. That was like 3 or 4 years ago. I feel like he was like, "You need to stop that shit." He was like, expeditiously.
Bro, like, bro, I forgot T.I. was a person until 5 minutes ago. Like,
Bro, T.I. was definitely going through the ringer the past 2 years after all those allegations with the girls.
oh, I did hear about that.
Hey,
Yeah, I think he was definitely going through it.
So my highlight of 2021, NFTs. NF fucking T's.
Oh Lord.
Oh wait, can we just talk about how I don't know how much you guys follow games, but you guys like know about Ubisoft and NFTs right now?
Oh yeah, they're
building
trying
their
to
own
merge.
NFTs.
Yeah, they're okay. So in like their Ghost Recon game that they have out right now, if you play for 600 hours, you get to hold like this NFT, and you can like sell those NFTs on like an in-game marketplace. I don't, bro. Like it's just so ridiculously confusing. But
Sounds like something Ubisoft would do.
yeah,
CS:GO
what I
with more
guess-
steps.
Yeah, some Ubisoft shit.
Exactly. It's just Ubisoft trying to make money.
Oh, Nike also bought an NFT company.
Why is this shit taking off? I keep seeing these fucking monkeys, and like that's the shit.
Yo, watch your tone, my nigga. Hey, yo.
I was giving my best Chris Ayers impression. Rest in
Why you
peace to Chris
saying
Ayers.
monkeys like that,
Rest in peace to Chris
bro?
Ayers.
I
I keep seeing these fucking monkeys NFTs, bro, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dog?
So
Like, I'm mad at that shit. But actually, how did I even forget about that? That whole stock market shit, GameStop. How
That
did we
was the
not
year
talk
before
about
that.
Bro, no, this was this year. That was this year. That was in January. How did I forget about that?
shit.
Because it happened so
Revenge
early.
of the Gamers. Yeah.
Oh,
The
that,
apes-
that happened so early in the year.
yeah,
I
that was
forgot
this year.
about it.
The apes got
Gamers
all
rise
together.
up.
Yeah, gamers rise
hey,
up.
that's just proof. The stock market, Reddit. Like, you see how much more power Reddit has over the stock market, bro? Like,
Dog.
Okay.
Oh my god. I was so fucking mad because they were literally talking about that shit 2 or 3 days before. And the only reason I knew that Wall Street Bets was like a thing is because it was one of those things where it would always pop up on my like recommended. But I saw them talking about it like they were like readying up for war. And I remember reading it. I was like, the fuck are these niggas talking about? I was like, GameStop is not going anywhere. Little did I know, like 3 or 4 days later, that shit balloons up to 60. When it balloons up to 60, I was like, this shit's not going anywhere. Then it balloons up to 100, and then it falls back down. And I was like, you know what? Like, let me tell my little brother to get on this, because I know he's, like, into investing. He gets into it. This nigga sells it when it hits to, like, 480 something. Like, 300 something or 480 something. And he fucking banked out. Nigga made, like, 1,500 off that.
Damn.
So, like... I don't know, man. I missed
out compared to what them boys was doing.
Nah, some niggas were banking out.
Some niggas were
banking.
But
yeah, that's to teach them niggas don't fuck with Reddit.
Gee, shit,
niggas on the internet are for real. Especially like those weird sections of the internet. You don't fuck with them. Like them 4chan niggas, you don't fuck with them 4chan niggas. Like they'll, I don't know. I stay away from that side of the internet. So
okay, here's my take on like Wall Street Bets, right? Wall Street Bets is the equivalent of niggas getting one home run and it's their career defining moment. That's every nigga on Wall Street Bets, okay? Wall Street Bets are full of fucking financial psychopaths. And everyone who was warning you not to invest in it was being a rational motherfucker. But everyone was just shit posting so much, like it became a thing.
Buy the dip.
Exactly. Like I would never take financial advice from Reddit, okay? Wall Street Bets is notorious, and I mean fucking notorious, for niggas full sending their bank accounts into oblivion and eating cans of Campbell's chicken noodle soup for the rest of their fucking lives because they spent it all on one random stock, or like they try to gain the system of Robinhood somehow. There's been so many fucking scams on Robinhood through Wall Street Bets. When I tell you, this has been a long-standing beef that a lot of niggas don't know about for a long time. Like Robinhood does not fuck with Wall Street Bets for a very good reason. Niggas was going in like damn near millions of dollars in debt, and they had to like just wipe that debt clean. And niggas, and you know what the worst part is? Robinhood had to pay them like a ridiculous amount of money. It was like maybe 50 or 20 bands. And then they wiped your slate clean.
That reminds me. There's a kid that pressed game over on himself because Robinhood made a mistake. Like they said that he owed like $26 million. And like the kid game overed himself. Like he literally pressed the reset button. So hopefully. Fuck Robinhood, because they definitely pulled that. Like he game overed himself. Like he literally was like game overed himself because they made a mistake on his account. So he thought he logged into his account thinking that I'm down $26 million.
Wait, are you saying he did the thing that we can't talk about on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He made strange food with himself. Yeah.
Oh shit, bro! I didn't hear. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, like that. I remember reading about that shit. That shit was fucking crazy. I think they ended up settling though. But fuck Robinhood. Fuck Robinhood for doing that fuck shit of not letting people buy anymore because like, we want to protect people's wallet. Fuck out of here. Fuck
Robinhood.
Bro,
yeah, fuck Robinhood.
That's their fault for trying to fucking casualize investing, bro. Making a bunch of niggas that don't know how to manage money fucking manage money to make money, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like, nah, that was not gonna go well.
I definitely invested in GameStop at like 354, and I felt sick when I saw my fucking Robinhood wallet fall to $56. Bro, my stomach was hurting, dog. I was about to just cry, puke, and throw up.
That is fucking crazy, dog. And that's another thing too. God. You gotta watch where you put in your fucking money, bro. Like Robinhood be looking official too. Like that's crazy, dog. I don't know.
My God.
But shout out to all my scalpers. You feel me? Taking
that was something. Yeah, that was something I can't fuck with in 2021. I really wish the scalping shit would die. I understood, like, shoe culture did that shit, but as soon as you get into tech, I get so upset.
Yeah, because it affects you.
Bro.
Yeah,
leave tech alone.
And graphics cards go up, everybody was like, "Oh, we need to cut this out." Like,
tell us how did you get your 3080? I think you told me, but how did you get it?
Yeah, how many niggas you gotta kill for that?
I had to get a pre-built, bro. Trust me. Like, look at this thing. Like, it looks pretty.
Ew, it's probably, Alienware.
Exactly. This is probably the most inaccessible computer I have ever seen. Because the second I go inside of it, I can't fucking reach anything because Dell builds their computers so goddamn poorly. And the only way I could get this graphics card was to buy one of these dog shit computers.
OEM City, baby. OEM City. Bro. Can't even take out your CPU.
I can see the thing is I can take out the CPU. If I wanted to take something out of this computer and put it in another computer, I could. The problem is if I wanted to take anything else and put it in this computer and have it all function, then it gets really fucked up. But the only
way it up to
I,
Dell, baby.
Fuck Dell, bro. And I'm an avid Dell consumer to this day. Unfortunately, I'm staring at a Dell monitor right now with just hatred, bro. But
wait, why?
I just hate this goddamn company so much. Like they just don't like. I could build a better computer than whoever manufactured my computer built this, bro. Like, I don't know. But I paid 20. If y'all want to know, I paid $2,600 for this with a 3080 in it, which is it seems like it's on the high side. But if I wanted to build this exact computer in 2021, it would be like probably like $4,000.
Jesus
Christ, man!
So,
God damn.
So fuck scalpers. Also, another thing, I bought a PS5 for $765.
Oh, you paid the scalp price? Why?
Look, bro, because I really wanted to play Demon Souls. Then I played Demon Souls, and then I really didn't want to play Demon Souls, and now it's the worst decision of my life. So,
I actually thought you lucked out and got one retail.
No, I snitched on myself too. I told y'all niggas in the Discord. I don't know if he was reading, but I was like, yo, I just paid 700 something for a PS5. Fuck it. The crazy part is when I bought it, I worked at Target too. It's not giving me.
You could have literally talked to Tendo. I'm not gonna say his real name. You could have talked to Tendo Lane. He would have helped you out. Like he was literally telling y'all when Target restocked.
He would have, bro. But the thing is, like, when I tried it with him once, and when he told us, I still hopped on the website and experienced the same shit I was experiencing trying to get it like release week. So, and that's actually when I went to StockX and was like, "Fuck it, I'm buying a PS5. I don't care. I got money, bro. I'm buying a PS5, however much it costs." And then I bought it, and now I regret it. 200.
Did you buy the digital?
No, I have a disc.
Oh, you have a disc. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the extra 200. Then if you only paid 700 straight up, or you paid how much?
765 after taxes. It was like 8.
Jesus Christ! Hell no.
Yeah.
Where'd you buy it from again?
Sorry, say it again.
Where'd you buy it from?
StockX.
Oh damn. That's why.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah, bro. Like eBay, they were trying to get a G out of people.
But how does it work on StockX though? Like, do you still get the warranty and everything like that?
To be honest, I have no idea.
That's what I'm wondering, because like when people buy these resold consoles, like, do you get warranty? Like, because you're buying
just a 1 year.
Yeah, I think just. Sorry, go on.
No, I was saying I think it's just a 1 year manufacturer, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think just the Sony warranty that works with your serial number, but that's it. And even then, like that's not even if you got like a normal PS5 without a warranty and you got that warranty, like that's not holding you. But
hey, who's playing Christian music in the background? Who's out here worshiping our Lord and Savior? Yeah.
Oh fuck! Now my dad's playing something. I don't know what the fuck he's playing. I'm a mute though.
You vibing, bro?
This nigga is playing Adele right now. I don't know what he's going through.
The new shit? The new album?
Nah, he's playing Hello. He's playing 25 right now.
Speaking of Adele, how much she sold? That's crazy.
Y'all actually listen to that album?
No.
Nope, she sold a lot. So them suburban moms, they helped her out.
Yeah, she got wine moms. That's the most underrepresented crowd in America.
I didn't listen to it, but I heard it was good, and I trust that it was good because even like I didn't listen to it, but I still like Adele. Like all the Adele songs I heard are cool, and everyone else says it's good, so I'm sure it was, but I didn't listen.
Shout out to Apple.
For why?
They brought back ports.
Dog.
That is-
Oh my god. I ended up getting a fucking MacBook Air. I'm so upset.
What, the new shit? The M1s?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
do you like it though?
I haven't opened it, bro. It's right here. I haven't opened it yet.
Turn that shit, bro.
They're really nice, man. They're really nice.
How much you drop on that?
I'd buy a MacBook Air if I could.
How much you drop on that, bro?
I think this was 1100 at Micro Center.
1100? What
Yeah.
graphics card you got in your PC right now?
Nigga,
And my
that shit
PC?
don't got a nut. Oh, never mind.
Oh, my PC or the Mac?
In your actual PC, what graphics?
My
Oh,
PC. What do I have? The
I thought you had
1660
16.
Ti.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1660 Ti.
Yeah, let me put you on game real quick, bro.
Mhm.
Take that MacBook, you feel me? Get you 1100 back, and go get you a little 3060, bro. A little 3070. You could pay 3060. You could pay scalper price, and it'd still be cheaper and more useful than that MacBook.
Hey,
Listen, man.
quick question.
It's
What about a
'cause-
580?
580. Wait, like a 580 or 5800?
No, an RX 580.
Oh, that shit old. That ain't.
It's
that
an
ain't
8
enough.
gigabyte though.
It's 8 gigs. Like it's old. Doesn't mean it's a bad card. It's just a little old. If you're gonna buy a graphics card now, I wouldn't buy a 580. Not to say there's anything wrong with the card, but it's just I don't know. In 2021, you shouldn't buy a 580. It's not gonna hold you for like the next few years. It's good right now, but it won't be pretty soon.
Yeah, Jesse. You
It's
can't
a fu-
fucking
it's a-
cheap out, nigga.
Fuck off. It does. It runs everything it needs to run. Okay. I can do 1440 if I really wanted to.
Isn't
Nah,
it the
I-
equivalent of a 2080?
Hmm?
Isn't it the equivalent of a 2080?
I don't know about that much, but maybe a 10 series card.
Oh yeah, I don't know. But either way, I wouldn't buy like a. Well, I guess it just depends on the consumer too. Me personally, I buy like computer parts to last me like 5+ years. So like if that's not what you're going for, then I guess it's fine. But I don't know. For like how much does a 580 cost right now anyway?
Oh, I don't know. My homeboy gave it to me, so
Oh, you got it for free, bro?
yeah, exactly.
Why you even asking me, bro? That's a deal.
No, but I mean, like, I always want new shit. I just got a high refresh rate monitor.
Oh,
I want to be maxing this bitch out.
What do you play?
I play Apex. I play a lot of Apex, Halo.
Oh yeah,
Forza.
you're hitting high refreshes in all those games then. With the
I
580.
know, but it's like I want to feel like, wow, this is the reason why I have a PC. You know?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you a little secret. You will never feel like that ever. Coming from somebody with a 3080, bro. Like I get maxed out for my monitor. At least I have an 165 hertz monitor on my right side, and it's 1440p, and I max it out on almost everything. And I'm just like, damn, like I wish this was better. Like sometimes I'll just be like, damn, like why can't I play this at like 4K 165 hertz or like
You can't.
240 hertz
never
at like
mind.
a
Never mind.
I like a higher resolution. It's just like the technology doesn't exist. Even now, like games are coming out that technology we have can't handle. Do you guys know what DLSS is?
Yeah, I do.
So DLSS is basically this it's a technique used by like AI and graphics cards that tricks you into thinking you're running it at a higher resolution, but you're actually not. It's just doing like this kind of super sampling thing to make the image look cleaner. So you can run a game in 1440p, but with DLSS, the actual render will be like in 1080p or even lower, like sometimes 900p, and it could still look to the naked eye like a 1440p game. Without DLSS, like that is the only thing saving NVIDIA right now. Without DLSS, Cyberpunk on a 3090, the most powerful gaming graphics card that you can buy right now, that money can buy with a 3090, you cannot break 60 frames with 4K on Cyberpunk without DLSS.
What?
No, the technology just doesn't exist to run that game without AI.
I was gonna make a Battlefield joke, but damn.
Yeah, I mean, look, bro, I got a 3080 and I turned DLSS on and I still can't run fucking Battlefield. That game's dead in the water, bro.
Are you serious? Damn.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I can run it. Like I get 60 on it, but if I'm playing on a 3080 on a higher refresh rate monitor, I don't want 60 frames, bro. Like I want a lot higher. I want to like be like hitting 165 like consistently, and I can do that on Battlefield 5. I don't know why EA decided to do this. Out of all the things, the dumb shit that they've done, this is by far the dumbest, releasing 2042 in its current state. But whatever.
It sounds like you're ungrateful for big hurricanes.
I am pretty ungrateful for big hurricanes. Yeah, I'm pretty ungrateful that that's what they decided to focus on instead of making me able to play the game.
You know, I got into a Twitter space with a angry white guy, and he was complaining that Halo Infinite wasn't a next gen experience, and Battlefield 2045 is, and his favorite game was getting shit on. And I was just like, dog, it's not that deep. Like, go touch pussy.
No, can you tell him why? Tell him why. Tell him why he said it wasn't a next gen experience.
This nigga said Halo Infinite wasn't a next gen experience because bullets disappear after 15 seconds. And he kept on repeating it. He kept on repeating it. Like, and he got angrier every time. And then one time I was real with him. I was just like, yo, I don't care. And he's like, you don't care about gaming. You don't fucking care about gaming, huh? You little shit, huh? You fucking nit. But
Buddy
yeah.
was getting out. Buddy legit was getting mad. Like, I heard him say that, and I was like, but the time I got in there, he like sounded really annoyed. He said that. I was like, okay, like, did bullets disappear, nigga? Like, what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything,
Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Put any human being that plays video games in a match of Halo Infinite, and then put them in a match of Battlefield 2042, and tell me what you think they're gonna say is better. Like, what kind of fucking statement is that? He chose the wrong game, bro. Like, if you wanted to talk shit and sound stupid, like, that's fine. Like, whatever. But you could have chose a different game than that, bro. You could have been like, Vanguard is better than Halo Infinite. And maybe you might have some stupid niggas come out the woodwork and be like, you might be right. But 2042, like, who was agreeing with him, bro?
Dog, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Vanguard's mid. Like, I've never been so...
Sony, stop sending me fucking notifications about this game. I don't want to play Call of Duty Vanguard. I feel like every other day I get a notification on my phone from Sony saying, "Hey, do you want to play Vanguard? Do you want to play Vanguard? Vanguard's only $60. It's only $120 if you get this version." Like, I don't want to play this shit.
So
I keep on
emailing me.
You got notifications on from your PlayStation app, bro. I turned that shit off. The second them niggas told me to, what the fuck was it, bro? It was something last year that came out. I seen that on my home screen. I said, fuck that, bro. I went into my settings and turned it off. I forgot what game it was, bro. Damn. You got to turn that shit off, though.
Yeah, this shit's definitely getting turned off. And as soon as the 4 months are over, this shit is going back, bro. I'm getting the 2021 Pro. Like, this shit is not staying here.
What, the Mac?
Hey.
Yeah, the MacBook. Fuck. I wanted to get the 2021 Pro, but, like, the issue was money. So it was like, yeah, like, this shit's just gonna get traded in after 4 months. Like, this shit's not staying in this house.
Hey,
it's not at least it's not staying with me.
Are you not gonna open it?
Oh no, I'm gonna open it. I'm just not gonna open it right now. Like, because I just got it today, and when I got it, I was kind of just like, this isn't the shit I wanted. So that's the reason why it's still in the box. Had I got the 2021 shit, it would have been open already. But like,
be working on that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, this shit's gonna chill. It's gonna chill there for a little while.
Y'all agree for any anime that came out this year?
What even came out this year?
Demon Slayer.
Season 2, yeah, but like, wait, have you guys read the manga?
No.
Oh.
No,
okay,
I'm not a page flipper, okay? Not a fucking dirty page flipper.
My bad, bro. I forgot niggas can't read, bro. My fault.
I read subtitles. Like, I don't want.
Well, all I'll say is the Demon Slayer manga is very good up until the end, and that the ending is the reason why I'm not too excited for whatever's gonna happen this season.
I mean, my favorite anime this year was Squid Game. So,
all right, bro. All right. All right, bro. Can we talk about Squid Game though?
Yeah,
like,
we can't. We never gave a real review for that. I think it's because Zahir never watched it.
I never
still haven't seen it. Oh,
if he still hasn't seen it, you're probably not going to see it at all.
It's pretty good, man. Like, it's pretty good. I'll fuck with it.
I like
never
that
had
games.
time to watch it.
Honestly, my only problem with Squid Game was that fucking ending. I just don't like the ending at all.
Really?
Why?
I don't like it at all. I'm sorry, but what is a red-haired nigga gonna do with a whole army of people with guns?
You
That
gotta
red-haired
see, bro.
Okay,
bro,
so
he's not gonna do anything. What are you gonna do? Tell the police?
Okay, what was half of the Avengers gonna do against Thanos in Endgame, bro? Like the nigga gonna figure it out. Like, come on.
so the reason why he dyed his hair, because in Korean culture, red is symbolizing power and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of symbolism behind it, long story short, and the fact that he dyed his hair red means that he's not gonna take shit from the higher organization. He's like, I'm gonna take it out from the inside, like I'm Neo in the Matrix. Later to find out that they plan for niggas like you, and you're just a cog in the fucking machine, you dirty cocksucker.
Did any of y'all see The Matrix yet?
Oh, I was gonna ask that.
I know.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
It looks like a cash grab.
I'll get around
HBO
to it.
Access, keeps promoting it, and I'm like, no thanks, I'm good.
That brings up a pretty good topic. Like, what the fuck is the box office right now?
Spider-Man No Way
Bro,
Home.
I think it's literally losing. It's literally losing to some cartoon movie. I saw that on Pop Crave today.
Yeah, the Matrix
cartoon
is losing
movie?
to Sing 2. It's losing to Sing 2, and I don't know if it's like one
Sing
ahead
2.
or one behind, but it's like competing with Encanto. It was supposed to be competing with Spider-Man, and it's competing with like this Pixar movie that was not marketed at all.
Yeah, I saw a poster of it when we went to go watch No Way Home. I'm like, what the hell is this? What is Encanto?
Oh,
It looks like a bootleg of that other Mexican movie they
Coco?
had. Pixar had.
Coco was good
It's
though.
it's My Hero Academia with Spanish niggas. That's all it is.
Sure.
I was like, y'all made the same movie twice. Like,
That bro, I wanted to catch y'all after Spider-Man, like I really did, but I don't think you guys understand how mad I was walking out of that.
Yo, I was looking
Why?
for you. I was looking
No.
for you.
Bro,
You know why?
it was too much goddamn noise, bro.
No.
Like, I couldn't hear, bro. I literally
No.
missed dialogue. All right, this is a perfect time to explain my piece on this, bro. I missed dialogue. Look, I know that it's a Marvel movie. I know niggas are gonna get hyped. I know people are gonna clap and cheer. Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Goodbye. I know niggas are gonna clap and cheer, but when
Who was
niggas
that?
when niggas start screaming over lines of dialogue that I paid to see and I can't hear words from the movie anymore, then it's a problem.
What the
It
fuck
is
you
it is
expect
a
niggas
huge
just to be
part of the
snapping
movie
like
is
a
okay.
smooth jazz?
I don't want niggas to be snapping. I don't want niggas to be snapping. You can clap and cheer, right? But and I know y'all heard this when Andrew. We can spoil the movie, right?
Yes.
Everyone's seen it by now. Okay.
No, if you haven't seen it by now, it's like, yeah. Go ahead.
When Andrew Garfield.
Hey,
came out-
Jesse, mute really quick, because we can hear you fidgeting.
Oh, when Andrew Garfield came out and he did his like whole reveal thing, was it necessary for niggas to start yelling, "We want Toby"? I know y'all heard that.
People did
I
say
know
that.
y'all heard that. We was in the same theater, bro. I know y'all heard that.
Niggas was 12.
Like, was that necessary? Was it necessary for people to scream when Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man walked through the portal and then scream again when he took his mask off? Was it necessary for people to scream when Green Goblin got revealed and then scream again the scene after when he's talking to himself at the dumpster? Like it's like people were like cheering for shit that we already saw. It's like at that point, bro, like you need to shut the fuck up. Like we're in a movie theater. Like
Niggas are cheering for shit they saw in the trailer. I will give you that. We all saw the trailer. Like we all know y'all saw the
Yeah,
trailer.
why were people screaming when Doc Ock showed up?
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you, like Matt
was
Murdock,
lit.
I understand. Tobey Maguire, I understand. Andrew Garfield, I understand. Doc Ock and Green Goblin, we saw them. Sandman, we saw them. Electro, we saw them. Like we saw people. We saw like almost everybody in this movie except for the other two Spider-Men. And that was the only time I was giving niggas a pass to cheer. Other than that, bro, like y'all gotta shut the fuck up. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I see where you're coming from, though.
I don't know. I I don't know if this adds any context or whatever, but like I want to be a filmmaker. Like I like want to direct films. I feel like as somebody who really appreciates the art, like I'm sure John Watts didn't direct a 3-hour movie for niggas to scream all the way through it, you know?
I mean, I kind of disagree with that because some of the stuff that he put in basically appeased to those type of people. Like the part where Norman says, I'm something of a scientist myself. Like,
Okay, see that? Like that's fine. That is fine. I'm just talking about like see when he says I'm something of a scientist myself, there's a space for that. There's like a space after he says that where there's no dialogue. That's fine. When people are like coming out and still talking and I can't hear because the entire theater is screaming, that's where the problem lies. Like there's no space after that. Andrew's reveal was filled with dialogue that I didn't catch until the second time I watched the movie because I literally couldn't hear it.
I definitely want to see the movie a second time, and you are right. Andrew had a lot of dialogue when he first comes out, and I didn't hear it at all because the theater was just going crazy.
Exactly.
So I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I have some disagreements though. I do have some disagreements because it's like
Go ahead.
you know what you're getting into when you're seeing a Marvel movie day one.
I do, but that doesn't mean like I feel like there has to be a middle ground. Like there's just like in that theater, in our theater in particular, like
There's not.
was no middle ground. There was no middle ground at all, and I'm willing to settle for a middle ground because my preferred experience doesn't ruin anybody else's experience. If you want to cheer and I'm not cheering, that doesn't ruin your experience. If you want to cheer and I'm not cheering and I can't hear dialogue, that ruins my experience.
Them niggas should just put captions, closed captions.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah.
Yeah, and bro, the craziest part is like it's niggas, bro. Niggas be like screaming the most, and they not even really comic book fans, bro. Like there was a dude sitting next to me that was like screaming his head off. They played the Batman trailer in that theater, and the nigga was talking about Robert Pattinson is too hardcore to be Batman. So obviously he's never opened up a fucking comic book, and he was screaming his head off when like everything in Spider-Man happened. It's like bro, come on, like whatever.
Y'all actually like y'all like Robert Pattinson as Batman? I'm Batman out at this point. I don't really care.
I do a lot. I think he's going to shit on everybody else that's ever played the character by a mile. And if you see his other work, like outside of Twilight, you'd agree with me.
I do like this choice a lot. I mean, all the Batmans have been pretty well casted. Warner Brothers doesn't play around with Batman. Like that's an IP they don't play around. I just wish they would stop making so many fucking Batman movies because there's so many DC characters that they could use by now. Like,
Green fucking Lantern.
Give Green Lantern a chance. Give
he had his chance, bro. What you think?
Nah, we want John Stewart. We don't want no fucking white man. We want Idris Elba as John Stewart.
Okay. We want John Stewart. We want to see Martian Manhunter. We want to see different characters in this DC universe that they tried to make, but Jesus Christ. Like I guarantee you we're gonna have like Robert Pattinson, he's gonna get like a Joker or something. And it's gonna be like, how many times we have to see the Joker? It's coming.
Yeah, Batman has cool villains. I don't know why we always get the same ones. Batman has a lot of cool villains to pick from.
Like bring Slade. Bring Deathstroke on screen.
That's what Matt Reeves is trying to
do. Bring out Big Wheel.
Matt Reeves is like trying to flesh out unknown Batman villains. Like that's why he's doing the Riddler. Like everybody calls the Riddler like some C-class ass villain. But I guarantee you, after we see this Batman movie, nobody's gonna be talking about him like that no more. Like the Joker is like his most iconic villain, and at the end of the day, like people make movies because they want to make movies, but studios like Warner Brothers make movies because they want to make money, and the Joker being in a Batman movie makes them money. So my problem isn't like I don't really care if there's like many movie iterations of the same character because that's just how comic books are. There's a lot of iterations of the same characters in comic books. Like I've been used to that since I was a child. My problem is if they're done well. Joaquin Phoenix was done pretty well. He did the Joker pretty well. I like that.
Thank you, Zahir. What do you? What's your take? Because this nigga hates this movie apparently.
I said it's not that great of a movie. I said Joaquin Phoenix kills the role, but the movie is kind of like a letdown.
Why? I still don't get your point when you say that. Like, why do you think that?
I think it really wants to know so bad. And I already tell you.
You never really fully explained well enough.
Bro, there's parts of the movie where I'm like, it's critiques about mental health and capitalism is like so superficial that it feels like it was written for a high school play or something. Like this shit feels like so how am I gonna explain it? It feels like something Reddit wrote. Like Reddit wrote this movie. And especially in the same year that Parasite came out, I'm like, Parasite dealt with these topics way better than the Joker did. And there's a couple scenes, like I don't like the soundtrack of the movie. I think the set pieces are nice and like I like the cinematography and stuff like that. But that's basically it. I just don't think it's that great compared to
See, my problem with Joker, I love Joker a lot. I think it's a great film. My problem with it was that I think it's the studio tried to bill it as a social commentary. And if you look at Joker as a comic book pseudo origin story for the Joker, that's when it becomes a great film. Because your narrator is the Joker. All this shit happens and you're not even sure if it actually happens. Like that's some Joker ass shit. You know what I mean? Like
I like that part.
Yeah, like that was all good. I think that expecting a comic book film to give, and that's not to disrespect like comic book films, but expecting a comic book film to give like an adequate social commentary, you're shooting yourself in the foot because it's just not going to do that. It's a movie about
Thank
the
you.
Joker. Like,
MCU fans ain't gonna like that. You agree with Martin Scorsese?
Look, bro, I don't agree with Martin Scorsese. I think that comment was fucking idiotic. But I think that
Yeah,
he's
old
not
nigga.
watching. I think that he's not watching the movies right. You know what I mean? Like just because Joker wasn't a good social commentary doesn't mean it wasn't deep. I think it's a great character study. But there's a difference between that and the Avengers, right? Like you watch the Avengers, you don't want a character study. You want to see shit get blown up. You want to see niggas scrap. You feel me? Like,
And I think that's what he meant by it's more like a theme park. You just want to see big things just get exploded. You know, that's what you go to expect when you're at a theme park. You're like, I want to see lights. I want to see fast things going. You know what I mean?
yeah. But my thing is, if I go to a movie and I want to see cool shit and explosions, and I get that out of a movie, it's a good movie. If I go to a different movie and I want to expect like a social commentary and I get a social commentary, it's a good movie. That doesn't make either of those things any less of a movie, which is why I disagree with Martin. But I think the problem with the Joker was everyone was kind of expecting that to be like this super profound, like just super meta woke movie, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I think that's what my problem was with it because
Yeah.
I watched Joker like after the Oscars. So when I went into it and everybody's comments about it, I thought, okay, I guess there's gonna be a social commentary about mental health and capitalism and stuff like that. And then when I got to watching it, I'm like, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be. This isn't as great as I thought it was. Maybe that's my problem with the movie.
Maybe.
So do you think
personally
it's just expectations?
Yes.
It could be expectations, and there's also parts of the movie I don't care for. Like the soundtrack. I felt like the soundtrack for this movie was not good at all.
My favorite
Like,
part of
the
the movie is
soundtrack,
Zazie
right.
Beats. I love
What song
Zazie Beats.
what song did he
She's
play?
so bad, bro.
Yeah, Zazie Beats is bro. Atlanta season 3, man. I can't wait for that shit to drop. But shout out to Zazie Beats, man.
Disclaimer: my girlfriend is the most beautiful girl in the world, but Zazie Beats is so fucking bad, bro. She's so fucking hot, dog. Like oh my god.
I need a black girl from Germany, bro. I need a black girl from Germany.
They build
Just give me a
different.
black girl from Europe, yeah. Or a black girl from America too. That could work. But but yeah, is there? I feel like there's one more thing. What the fuck happened this year? There's a lot of shit. Movies. We just did that. Oh yeah, movies.
Could we just talk about Parasite? We talk about No Way Home. Uncut Gems. Oh,
Uncut
Gems was also 2020.
What came out this year?
I know notable movies came out this year.
Oh wait, Uncut Gems was 2019, actually.
Really? Oh fuck, I'm old.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you,
We
bro.
had
Like, the world been at a
Black Widow
standstill.
that came out this year.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that. I'm probably not gonna see that.
Wait, Black? You're talking about Black Widow?
Yeah.
Black Widow? You mean Black Widow? That shit was
Alright,
not that good, bro.
The
I'm sorry. The twist at the end is so stupid. I hate that movie. It was such a letdown. I took my little sister to see that, and she was so disappointed.
There's
Anything
that
that's
Western. There's that Western with that all black cast on Netflix. Fuck, I'm forgetting it.
I know what movie you're talking about.
I was gonna say Lovecraft Country, but that's not that.
Let's just lump it all together.
What
Lovecraft Country.
did I
was
watch
dope.
this year?
Lovecraft
I-
Country is cool as fuck, bro.
Oh, Space Jam 2.
I haven't seen it. And I don't want to know anything about it. Was it bad? Like, was it bad?
There's
you
some
didn't
parts that I
know
thought were
anything about
funny, but it's like, I could have done without it. Space Jam 1 is,
Yeah.
it's not even, Space Jam
Why
1
did
was
we
never a
do
good movie, so it's
Exactly.
nostalgic.
I think people don't understand like the shit we saw when we were kids. Like, just because we enjoyed it when we were kids doesn't mean it's good. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean
Dune came out this year. Dune. I knew there was a notable movie. I love that.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was good. I enjoyed Shang-Chi. That was
Nice.
actually a good time. That
thought
was a great time. I was not expecting that movie to be so good. Oh yeah, you got the Dune book.
You guys want to hear a really funny story?
What?
This might be a little fucked because I know you guys share this shit on Instagram, and I'm also probably gonna share this on my Instagram. So sorry, I'm not gonna name drop you, I promise, but this was so unnecessary. I posted that I got the Dune book on my story. I've read probably like I've read like probably like this much of it already as an ebook. It may or may not have been legal, but I read it as an ebook and I wanted the hard copy because ebooks exhaust me. And I posted it on my story because I got it as a Christmas gift. And some girl swiped up with like a bunch of like throw up emojis and saying like Dune was bad. And I was like, wait, like the book? Like Dune the book like was bad? She was like, yeah, it's super overrated. Like, I read it 15 years ago. This girl's my age, by the way. I'm 22 years old. She said, I read it 15 years. She might be a little older than me. Probably like 24, 25. She said, I read it 15 years ago, and it was just the worst thing ever. It's so overrated, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, well, have you tried, like, rereading it, like, when you're older? Because if I was 7 years old reading Dune, like, I'd probably fucking hate it, too. And she was like, well, my father was abusive and it was his favorite book series, so I'm not rereading it. I'm just like, bro,
what?
like, bro, like
What
like, bro, like, I'm sure she got trauma, like, whatever, but like, I didn't ask you to tell me all that, bro. Like,
Bro, that's
Facts.
trauma dumping. What the hell?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly. Keep
why
that
she
shit to yourself,
trauma dump on
bitch.
me, bro? Like,
I would have blocked you after that. What the heck? Don't trauma dump me out of nowhere.
bro,
Trauma.
what the fuck, bro? Like, niggas, like, I got trauma too, bro. Like, come on, why you doing all that?
I do hear that the book's a hard read, though.
I don't think it's a hard read at all.
I haven't
I
read
think
it yet. I've been thinking about getting it.
It depends on what you normally read.
I don't really read science fiction like that. Because I tried to read Neuromancer because people were trying to tell me to get into cyberpunk books, and I was like, bro, I'm lost. I don't understand what's going on in this book.
I think it's a bit. I haven't read any cyberpunk books, but I know they're like the nature of them, and I would say it's probably easier to read than any of those. It's, I don't know. There's not a lot of words per page. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's kind of long for no reason too. Like, there's a lot of fluff, but the core story is pretty good. And I haven't seen the movie specifically because I wanted to finish this first, and I can't finish ebooks, so that's why I still haven't finished it. But now I have this, so I'm actually gonna finish it. But when I do, I'll see the movie, and I'm sure I'll appreciate it more than if I watched it without reading it.
The French Dispatch came out this year. I'm pretty sure you would like that.
That movie is like
Wes Anderson, baby.
Is it my movie of the year? I don't know, but it's definitely a contender. I loved it, man, and I'm so mad that it did so bad at the box office. Like, holy shit, that was such an incredible film. And it's like it my thing is like it demonstrates everything. You know, like people like they talk about Wes Anderson movies and they're like, hey, like Wes Anderson does like these things, like with the colors and like with his framing and like whatever. And like they're so like Wes Anderson and like other filmmakers tried to like recreate it, but it's like it doesn't feel like Wes Anderson. Like this is the most like Wes Anderson movie that Wes Anderson has ever made. Like like I don't know. And if you've seen like his other shit and if you've seen this movie, like you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like it's just like the animation cut-ins, like I don't know if you remember that scene when the guy's like narrating. It's like before the first story, he's like narrating basically like what the French Dispatch is and like showing like all these people like walking to this super tall building and he just catches it like all in a frame. Like he catches like 4 stories of this building like all in one frame and shows like all these like different interactions like happening in it. And like I saw that and I was like, wow, like this is a Wes Anderson film. Like holy shit, this shit is like so like there's so much attention to detail in like any type of direction that's like ever going on. It's
This is
ridiculous.
cinema.
It is
Yeah.
cinema, bro. Like, like you laughing at me, but I'm serious, bro. Like that shit is beautiful. The soundtrack is beautiful. Go on.
Like Wes Anderson is my favorite creator to make fun of, but I'll be lying to you if I said I didn't love his movies.
Yeah,
Like
exactly, bro.
Like he has so much personality. Oh, Tenet came out this year.
Tenet. I like Tenet a lot, actually.
I forgot about that.
That came out this year?
Yeah.
Beginning of this year. It's like March.
Wait, no, it came out in 2020.
No, it came out last year.
Yeah,
I feel like it came out last year during the pandemic.
Yeah, it came out in 2020.
Bro, the whole pandemic has been a blur. So
Bro,
yeah, exactly.
This shit feel like 2020. Like we're like 700 days into 2020, bro.
Yeah, it feels like 2020 part 2.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah. 2021 has been a very interesting year. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
What does that mean? Okay, explain that to the huh?
Okay, so apparently there's niggas on the right that made up a quote for fuck you Biden, and it was called let's go Brandon. So like this is just a term that they made up, and this is somewhere that like they'll go out and scream let's go Brandon, and people that get it, they'll be like, oh haha, like we get it, yeah, let's go Brandon. So apparently some guy from Oregon called Joe Biden yesterday, and he managed to get through somehow on some Christmas Eve type shit. And like he like talks to Biden like he's a regular guy for like 2 to 3 minutes, and at the end of it he's like, hey, like I'm happy to talk to you, President Biden. Let's go Brandon. And then Biden's like, yeah, let's go Brandon. And literally Jill is right next to him, and Jill's face like literally drops because she knows what it meant. So she looks at Biden and like her face literally changes because like she caught it instantly as soon as he said it. So people were just going off on Twitter because people were upset because the guy is getting a lot of apparently he's getting a lot of threats for saying let's go Brandon.
But that's
I'm
funny
sorry.
as
This is
fuck.
the stupidest. It's funny as fuck, but this is the stupidest controversy I ever heard. We're never getting into politics. Never, ever, never, ever, ever.
It's funny. I mean, it seems like the right just comes up with stuff. Like they know how to meme so well.
Do they?
It becomes
they
turn the OK sign. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that anymore. They turn the OK sign into a white supremacist symbol. Like.
Bro,
You can't even. I'll try to censor, but you can't even do that shit anymore, bro. They ruined it. What the fuck? They're gonna ruin the thumbs up next,
bro. They've always been good with marketing. Like Nazis had like nice uniforms and shit. Like
made by Armani, baby.
Right, I'll tell you what about the right. Them niggas be funny, bro. Like I don't know. Like I'm definitely more left. And not to get into politics on the podcast, whatever. I'm definitely more left, just personally. But I'd be lying if I said like all the Instagram meme pages and shit that I'd be following weren't like ran by kids that are probably right wing, bro. Like them niggas be funny. Like they're not afraid to like be offensive, which is kind of my only problem with liberalism, is that they try to appeal to too many people. It's like they're not afraid to just say what they want, and comedy usually comes from people saying what they want, not trying to please everybody in their audience. So them niggas be funny. Do I take anything they say seriously? Probably not, but they be funny.
Dog, I had so much shit to say about the Astroworld thing, and I had to cut a lot of it out.
Really?
Because it's just like, this was before the 9-year-old died. Granted, this is before the 9-year-old kid died, so like, I don't want people thinking that I'm crazy, like I'm just making fun of 9-year-olds dying. This is before he died. But I was making a lot of jokes, and we ended up having to cut, like, I ended up having to cut literally everything out, because I was watching it, and I was like...
You had the mouse.
Bro, the jokes were funny, though, nigga. You were laughing.
They were
just
hilarious.
like...
You had the mouse. You had the mouse. You had the power to do it if you wanted to.
I could have put that shit out. I couldn't put it out.
Want to say.
No, you're right. I just couldn't put that shit out. Not in good faith. I could have put it out in good faith, but a lot of the shit I had to say was fucking funny. I did keep some of them in, but like the cuts, you can tell by the cuts that I made in that video. It's like there are certain things that were said that just I couldn't put it out. And I hate when niggas make me feel uncomfortable when making jokes about certain things. It's like certain things can just be funny, bro. Like that's the reason why I like your Discord, Handsy, because certain shit is just funny.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I mean, look, we say a lot of offensive shit in there, but everybody in there has like enough of a moral compass to not say certain things if they aren't certain people, and I think that's where it becomes okay. Like if you're not a white man calling me the hard R, but you want to say something funny, you feel me, that might be a little offensive to black people. If I find it that it's funny and it isn't like, like actually offensive, I don't feel like you're coming from like a negative place, then I'll laugh. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. It has to be funny though. If it's not funny, then it just falls flat. And niggas just think racism is funny. It's like, oh, you can't just call someone like the hard R and then like just start laughing afterwards.
And you have to come up with something new, like saying that my dad left me.
Don't hit.
A black dad leaving. Like, bro, we heard this joke like 4,000 times already.
Yeah, it's like go back to your country. It's like where? I would love to know too, bitch. Like
I was like, pay me the plane ticket, bitch. I'll go. Like,
that's not to say that like I be allowing white boys to like say whatever in my Discord, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if you were there, Sean, the last time a white boy said the N-word in my Discord, he got banned immediately.
I remember you kicked that nigga out. I remember asking you, I was like, yo, what happened to so-and-so? You're like, he said the hard R in game. And we kicked that nigga out like as soon as he said that.
Yeah, bro. As long as you funny, and I could tell from knowing you that you're not a terrible person, you can say whatever the fuck you want, bro. Like I'm not with this cancel culture, like PC woke bullshit. It's so fucking lame. Like, and that's coming from a nigga that like really doesn't like white people saying out of pocket shit. Like I just think that cancel culture shit is so fucking lame, bro. Like, damn.
I think it's just white people eating themselves.
Yeah,
like I really do.
Like it'll be like white girls like telling people not to say these things because they're racist to black people, and I'll be reading.
It'll be the same white girls who hate a racist though.
Exactly, bro. It'll be the same white girls that like put dreads in their hair and shit.
Like, yeah, he voted for Trump, but he's different. Like, what, bitch?
He's working on his racism, guys. Like, I have him saying 3 racial slurs now. He was at 5 before.
Yeah, he doesn't say cunt anymore randomly. Like, what?
Like, fuck all that fake activism, bro. Like get out in some fucking even protests aren't enough nowadays, bro. Like people just be showing so much fucking face at protests.
Bro, how the fuck? I was talking when I went to Florida. I talked to Bobby about that shit. How was the protest over there?
That shit got shut down with quickness.
You had one by your crib?
Yeah, got shut down with quickness.
I was coming from work, and then I saw a whole bunch of cops. I was like, oh shoot, there must have been a big accident. And then I was driving by through the neighborhood, and I just kept hearing Black Lives Matter, no justice, no peace, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, shoot, there's a protest on Forest Hill. I was like, damn.
Bro, the viral video I saw was some dude in front of Wellington Regional getting into some argument.
Yeah, there was that one.
With that?
Yeah, there was that one as well.
I seen that.
Oh, you see the MAGA corner? You see our little MAGA corner right in front of the Wellington Green Mall? I find that hilarious.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. I didn't see it when I was down there.
Dog, I
across the
kid you
street from
not.
Handsy.
Like my mom, like me and my mom passed by it and she made me honk and I felt sick to my stomach. I was like, I feel dirty now.
Jesse, you want to put that on the fucking live? Jesus.
We can cut that out for you, buddy. We can cut
I'm
that
gonna
out
be
for you.
honest. It's my y'all know I'm a shicey nigga. I don't care. But
Yo, this
You
nigga
got the-
tipsy, bro. You drinking, Jesse? Hey, yes, sir. Oh, wait. Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Oh, man. I don't know, bro.
But yeah, them MAGA people are still out there, bro. They're still
that
out
shit. I don't know if you guys have
Bro.
been to Target on Okeechobee. Oh, wait. Do we have to bleep that out?
Nah, just keep it in.
If you're not
Target,
comfortable saying it, just let me know. I'll cut it out.
No,
Which
Just to buy
Target,
a
though?
crib.
I am. I just didn't want. I didn't know if like y'all were. But
No, it's fine. We don't say where we live. We just say we live in
Areas.
South Florida. Yeah, we live in South Florida.
okay. So I don't know if y'all been to the Target on Okeechobee, but there's a fat MAGA corner that be pulling up over there, bro. And that shit is so fucking cringe. Before I got fired, when I would go into work, I just like wind down my window and just curse some niggas out, bro. I just be like, yo, y'all look fucking silly, bro. And they just start like going like this with their signs and going crazy, bro. I'd be like, damn, bro. Like I got this reaction from y'all going into work, my boy.
Yeah, look at those fucking chimps.
Exactly.
Have you seen the buses though?
No, what you mean?
Bro, when I was at the Wellington Library, I was studying, right? And I was getting out. And that was when the elections were happening, so everybody was voting. And then a whole bunch of MAGA buses, cars, people with flags and everything came by, and it just like shut down the whole place. Just started honking and everything, yelling MAGA and stuff like that. They had the flags. This happened for like a good 15 minutes, bro. Big buses with Trump's face across it.
Shit is so weird, bro.
It's like, damn, bro. It is.
I don't be going that hard for Biden, bro. Like that shit is just weird.
Nah, but I knew
Let's
some
go,
niggas.
Brandon.
I knew some niggas that were going that hard for Biden. And I was just like, damn, like
I'm
Look
I
how
could
they
never
look-
be in
Look how
politics
they look
like
now,
this.
bro. Yeah, look how
Silly.
they look now, bro.
Silly.
I did what I had to do. I'll just say that I went to the ballot box and I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
And Georgia ended up what Georgia ended up being. And the only reason I did do what I had to do in the ballot box is because I looked at polls and I saw it was close. So I was like, you know what? Let me just fucking suck it up and go in there. Do I regret that decision? Yeah. Was it the only decision I had to make? I mean, I don't
really
know.
I don't really
sadly.
regret the decision. It's like, oh well. But
There you go. I don't regret it, but I am upset about it.
Yeah, I am disappointed in this administration. And
Oh,
that's all
for
it is.
sure.
Nigga,
like
this
every
shit
week-
is mid.
This is
Bro,
the
mid
definition.
isn't literally saying it's mid is like that's being nice.
That's
This
being
shit is
nice.
ass, bro.
And in the future looks bleak as hell. Because if
Yeah,
Kamala
like-
Harris has to be our next president, then good luck with Trump. For the next 4
Coochie ain't
years.
gonna get you in that Oval Office. I can tell you that much. You're gonna have to be
You are
thrown
not
as.
gonna win with
You're
Kamala
gonna be a
Harris.
little Nancy Reagan.
Oh, it's a good pick.
There's literally one.
What's wrong with you?
Jesse, I caught that, Jesse. We're not gonna tear down a black queen, okay? Kamala Harris is a black queen. She just literally had to suck people up to get to the position. Allegedly, this is what niggas were saying about her back in California. The old mayor that said like,
hey.
yo, like she sucked me up, and like that's how she got to where she was. I think that's fucked up to even like put that information out. Like niggas definitely salty. Don't fucking put that information out.
What's saltier, them or the
Even if
cum?
it was true, it's like
No.
even if it was true, you put yourself in a bad position. Say that again. Say it again.
What does
I
that
didn't
say
hear
about
I didn't hear him.
I'm
What
running
is
to the
that?
bathroom, bro. I'll be
Alright.
I just said what was saltier, them or the cum?
You disgusted ass.
What a super villain, bro. What a super villain.
Oh god, that's funny.
Oh man. Big Kamala. Oh, that we
Big
didn't talk
Kamala.
about that, but the Big Kamala. Big Kamala. Big Kamala. This is y'all are some misogynistic guys, bro. Y'all are misogynists.
It's Jesse.
What are you
It's
talking
Jesse.
about misogyny? I'm just making sex jokes, nigga. What happened?
Dwank. Jesse got his dwank, and now
Wow,
he can't.
you think all women are just worth sex? That's it?
I mean, bitch should be
Jesse,
listening to call me daddy
Jesse,
and say they're sexually
Jesse.
liberated.
I don't want to do many edits. There's not many edits in this episode so far.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't. There's not a lot to edit. Please
I
don't
didn't
say
agree.
something that I have to
I
edit.
literally didn't say anything. I barely heard what he said, and I was just gonna say bitches. All I said was bitches listen to Call Me Daddy call podcast and say they're sexually liberated. That's all I said.
Yo, is that Venom movie actually good? The Let There Be Carnage.
I'm
sorry, but I have like I'm more open to seeing the Venom movies now just because of what the MCU did. But like I don't know if I'm willing to like sit down and really watch it.
Dog, I just realized we're doing a wrap up of 2020 and I didn't get to talk about my favorite shows on Twitter, aka Infinity Train and Invincible.
Oh, I think Young.
Invincible, yeah.
Yeah.
Invincible is dope.
But let's wait till Y Nasty gets back.
Infinity Train was dope. Not Infinity Train, Invincible.
I love Infinity Train, dog. That's one show I'm glad I saw on Twitter all on my timeline. Like that's one show I'm really glad I watched. It was worth it.
I regret DMing so many of you hoes. I apologize for not knowing my worth. Spider-Man PS4 is so good, then boom, MJ missions. That is facts.
Yeah.
I hated those MJ missions so much, bro.
No, I could not stand those MJ missions.
Oh, you want to know another thing I'm grateful for? Wrestling.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, keep that to yourself.
Yeah, no, nigga. I'm proud, okay? I'm proud. I like watching niggas get fucking body slammed out the top rope, nigga. I don't care.
Please,
you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Fuck out of here.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, boy.
Nigga, watching
CD Lamb is
Haitian
literally screwing me right now, bruh. I literally need this nigga to just score, bro. Just get a touchdown. Please, please, please. I'm up 3 points, but I literally need this nigga to score once and I'm good. Like, Buddy just doesn't want the ball right now. Is he hurt? He's not even hurt.
What?
Oh, what were you? Yeah, we're talking about shows. Invincible.
Yeah.
Invincible's great.
Yeah, and Infinity Train. I love Infinity Train. It was great.
You also have Young Justice season 4.
Yeah, that I haven't started watching it, but I know it's good. It's Young Justice. They've been putting out.
I've been watching it. And I've been watching it. And it's kind of tough.
Handsy, have you seen Let There Be Carnage?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Good is very subjective. If you know what the Venom movies are, then yes, it's good. If you are one of the people that think the first Venom movie was bad because you didn't know what the movie was going to be, then you're not going to like the second one either.
I like the first one though. I thought it was good.
I feel like the first one's an homage to 90s Venom. And if you don't know like 90s Venom, then you're not going to like the movie.
That's why part of it is just Sony like once again shooting themselves in the foot, bro. I don't know why they tried to build this shit as like some like dark horror film like before the second trailer came out, and then they decided like, hey, maybe we should kind of tell these people what the movie actually is. But I'm sure if they didn't do all that like build up saying that it was going to be like this super like dark continuation of the Amazing Spider-Man universe, whatever, like people wouldn't have received that movie as poorly. I think both the Venom movies are just fine.
Oh, Adventure Time.
That ended?
Distant Lands. No, Distant Lands. The new episodes.
Yeah,
those are really good.
I haven't seen them yet, but I really want to.
The Marceline, the Bubbling episodes are really good. And the Bubbling episode, correction, that was really good. I liked it.
Adventure Time came back?
Yeah, they're just doing like character driven case studies. Just character driven episodes. Character driven. Yeah, best way to put it.
Character studies.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, because I'm like looking through stuff. Would y'all okay? So if going back to the Venom movie, would y'all be okay with them adding Andrew Garfield to the Eddie Brock movies?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
We
I
need
think
more
He definitely
Eddie.
needs a third
We
movie.
need more.
He definitely needs a third movie.
Yes.
See, I don't think he needs a third solo film,
Mm-hmm.
but I think not a third film, but a third Venom film featuring Andrew Garfield would be very nice. But if it was still Venom focused,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of like cool stuff that's already being done with the Spider-Man character. I'm sure you guys know of after No Way Home. It's like I don't think they should really take like the public's focus away from Tom Holland's Spider-Man, especially right now, especially when he's about to really become Spider-Man. But I think if they brought like in No Way Home, like Andrew was talking about like the darkness he succumbed to and how he got like rageful. And I think if we saw like some iteration of him doing like those things in a third Venom film that was still like not super dark in tone and like kind of funny and weird like the other Venom movies are, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like that.
I'd like to see him get his third movie just to let him close out, his chapter. You know what I mean?
But my thing is, they ended. Yeah, I think about that, but how much shit are they gonna have to retcon from that second movie, dude? They have like I would have to retcon like literally just almost all of it, dog.
Not
That
almost
whole
all of it.
entire
You
hour.
just have
dog.
to
I felt like the whole Sinister Six setup, like that whole shit has to be thrown out.
Oh
Like
yeah.
the only thing
Yeah.
I would keep is Gwen Stacy's death. Like that
You
whole
don't even
ending.
have, you don't even have to
everybody-
mention all you have to mention is like the Sinister Six. You don't have to show them.
Yeah.
You could just you could just show that how rageful he was during that time after Gwen Stacy's death.
Have you guys seen the plot that's the Amazing Spider-Man 3 was gonna have? They like released it a few years after like basic plot details. After
Wasn't it? I felt like I thought like I saw a clip of
Catwoman?
one of the directors saying,
Yeah, weren't we supposed to get Spider Gwen?
No, they were. Well, I guess they were gonna.
bring back like people from the dead. That's I saw that clip
Mhm.
of some guy saying that.
They were gonna like Peter was gonna find some way to resurrect Gwen and her father. It was gonna be whack. I don't know, bro. That shit sounded mad whack to me. So
Speaking of Gwen, in Far From Home, do you think she got transported to that universe?
Holy shit! I didn't even think about that.
which Gwen?
Gwen, like
Andrew's Gwen.
Andrew's
It
Gwen.
would be Andrew's Gwen because she
Yeah.
knew who Spider-Man was.
That would be
Plausible.
yeah, that would be like a halfway decent way of bringing her back if they were to go down that route. But I don't think so. If it wasn't mentioned and there's no like future plans for it, I don't think so. But the one thing No Way Home did was just open up a lot of potential stories. So like that could happen. That could have happened and we just didn't know. And if they were to say that it did happen, like who are we to argue that it didn't?
It's true. That's one of the big plot holes for No Way Home too. Is about who gets to the
Come back.
universe.
I mean, then again, they could always say that these people came back. You just weren't shown.
Yeah.
Because apparently, like Andrew and Toby were just walking around. Shit was going on, and they're just like not,
Then MJ should be there too.
Yeah.
MJ and
Kristen
Harry.
Durst. Yeah.
I think don't get me wrong, No Way Home is a great film. I like it a lot. But after watching it 2 more times, that movie has like I don't know if you guys like know the pacing issue with MCU films, but most of them have pretty bad pacing. Like you guys, I'm sure you guys know that. No Way Home is like the best example of it. If you go to watch that movie for like a second time,
I
Sean,
did.
you saw it for a second time, like
Mm.
you're kind of just sitting there for like an hour and a half waiting for the movie to start. Like nothing cool happens. Like they like do this whole Doc Ock thing on like the bridge, and then he just kind of like.
But that's like 40 minutes in. Like,
Yeah,
let's be honest, that Doc Ock shit is like 30 to 40 minutes in. So you're
And then he
sitting
gets turned
there,
into a joke.
just getting really like backstory.
exactly. Like people like to shit on Age of Ultron all the time, but like Age of Ultron has probably the best pacing out of any of the Avengers movies, even though it's not the best Avengers movie by a mile. That shit starts with a fight. There's like dialogue and setup for like maybe 20-30 minutes, and there's another fight. And that, like, the one thing about that movie is like it's always entertaining. No Way Home is just, if you already know that like Matt Murdock is going to be in their living room, and if you already know that like these people are going to show up, and like outside of people from other Marvel properties showing up, it's not that exciting until the second and third acts.
Yeah, the second
Yeah.
and third act is when the movie picks up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
probably
the first act, it drags, dude. Because
Yeah.
going back and rewatching it with my dad and my sister, like my dad was falling asleep during the first act because he's just
Damn.
not really shit's not really going on. Like nothing's
That
really
shit's
happening.
lame as fuck.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My one critique is that whole movie happened for the dumbest fucking reason possible. Like, we got single-handedly the coolest movie ever because
Fucking
a
call
nigga
MIT.
wanted, huh?
Fucking call MIT. God damn it! Like,
Yeah, like this whole movie happened because of grade A fucking stupidity. Like, think about that for a second. Like, this nigga didn't even call the fucking school, and you are Spider-Man, for Christ's sakes.
To be
That's
fair,
the
I
problem,
didn't
though.
think you can do that either. I didn't think you can do that either. To be fair,
but that's the problem, though. It's like Peter's supposed to be smart. What the hell is he doing inviting these villains to his fucking friend's house?
That's what I'm saying. And I wouldn't call it like character assassination because like yeah, he's supposed to be smart, but at the same time, like he is like a
He did a
very
lot of dumb nigga shit.
like pure guy. Yeah, like he's a very helpful pure guy. So like I kind of understand it, but like bro, like
to Happy's house, I don't think
yeah,
he would.
Did
Like
somebody
Aunt
else
May
know?
there.
yeah, bro. Like nah. And you know, like all these niggas are like Spider-Man villains, like Spider-Man
Is
enemies.
Thank
this?
Like,
I
that
don't
was
know.
explained to him. Like nah, bro. And then a lot of people like to say that like Homecoming and Far From Home weren't good because Spider-Man didn't have any real stakes. But like aside from Aunt May dying because of Peter's stupidity, what stakes did he have in this movie? Well, like when
There
he
wasn't any stakes. They literally could have pressed the button at any
that's
time
what I'm
and end
saying,
it.
bro. Like
So there
it's
And then
really wasn't stakes.
and the
Doctor
crazy
Strange could have just done a spell and be like, make Peter forget what the box does.
exactly like
That's like, I think about this stuff after I watch the movie. I'm like, you could just do a spell for him to forget what the box does. And then I start thinking again, I'm like, well, then how does Dr. Octopus know Norman Osborn is the Green Goblin? It's like, I start thinking of this stuff and I'm like, yo, what were the writers thinking?
and it's
It's
like
one of the, when you like really think about this movie, you're just like, this is great, but like it leaves you wondering like, what? How are you gonna clean this up for a fourth and like fifth and sixth movie? Because there's a lot of questions here.
I will say that the movie definitely left me off with more questions than answers. But I feel like some movies are good at doing that. Like some, I don't know, because the feeling I had after I watched Infinity War, like that, I just remember like that movie ending and me having so many questions, and I like that feeling. This movie, it kind of didn't feel the same. It was kind of just like I have questions, but like I don't know, like where is this gonna lead to? Like I feel like this could end right here, and then none of my questions will be answered.
I think it's just like weird that don't get me wrong, the last fight scene was really cool when he was like boxing up Green Goblin. Like that shit was cool. I like that a lot. But the fact that like nothing really there was no consequence for him succumbing to rage, which is like the most anti-Spider-Man thing, by the way.
I
Like
really thought he was going to kill him.
I thought he was gonna kill him too. So this movie is just a whole. It's just 3 hours of a lot of missed opportunities to me. I think the last scene, instead of having Toby jump in front of Tom and like stop the glider and then get stabbed and then walk it off and then even make a joke about him walking it off to where all of that entire scene just has no impact anymore. why didn't they just have Toby jump in front of the glider and get stabbed by the glider instead of stopping it with his hands? And then he dies, and then Tom learns that people that don't deserve it can, get affected by his rage, and that's why he has to be like a good Spider-Man. It would also give Toby like the satisfaction of repaying Harry, like sacrificing his life for his father, the same way Harry sacrificed his life for him at the end of Spider-Man 3. Like, it's just such a missed opportunity, bro.
Yeah, that's
Like,
shit, man. That's
But it's
actually
like-
really good. It's
and
actually really good.
That's the thing with the MCU though. Like they always ruin impactful moments with jokes.
yeah, exactly.
They can't be
Like
serious.
why does there need to be a quip every single second? Like it's every 6 lines there's a quip. And I'm like, damn, bro, just let the movie have some impact. Let there be some emotion to it.
Cause like I don't agree with Scorsese's comments about Marvel movies, but I will say that they are some of the most formulaic shits I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Like they are like Call of Duty of cinema. Like they are so very, and it's not that it's bad, but with a formula
It
like
almost
this,
feels
you can
samey at
only
sometimes, bro. Like it looks so samey. Like
Yeah.
it feels like every movie is done by the same directors. Like there's no vision for that world. You know what I mean?
they
If
don't
you
So
know
I'm
how to
happy
make
Sam
variety.
Raimi's doing Multiverse of Madness because I
I'm
even
not.
though you're not really.
No. Let me
I
tell
like
you why.
Raimi.
I like Raimi too. I like Evil Dead a lot. But let me tell you something. Scott Derrickson, the original director of Doctor Strange 2, also the director of Doctor Strange, also the director of a very great horror film called Sinister, wanted to make Doctor Strange 2 a full-blown horror movie. That was supposed to be the movie to shake up the MCU. And they had creative disagreements. He had creative disagreements with Kevin Feige, meaning that he probably wanted to make an actual horror movie, and Kevin Feige was like, hey, we got to make this kind of family friendly. And he was like, no, that compromises my
family.
vision. And then they fired him and brought Sam Raimi in. Like,
You should go to DC.
Yeah,
now.
I do remember that now.
Make a
Is
Doctor
it-
Fate movie.
exactly, bro. Like,
Yeah.
exactly. I trust me, I want to see Multiverse of Madness. I'm sure it's gonna be cool. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna like it. But the fact that like I will never know what the original like Scott Derrickson cut, like the horror cut, was supposed to be
Mhm.
after these niggas came out like a few years ago at Comic-Con talking about Doctor Strange was gonna be the first MCU horror movie. Like they promised all of that and then they just went back on all of it.
I
Like
forgot about all of that.
yeah, like the trailer, the post-credit scene at the end of No Way Home did not give me any horror vibes at all.
And I definitely didn't. It definitely felt like a regular MCU movie.
It felt like
Exactly.
dog
No.
VFX. Doctor Strange movies are just VFX porn.
Yeah, literally.
Like
Doctor Strange 1 is just 2 hours of VFX porn. Like nothing.
it's not
else.
bad, but like
It's not bad.
it's like
How'd you guys feel about the CGI in this movie though?
No Way
No Way
Home.
Home.
It was good.
I think it's better than I don't know.
It's fine. I
A
don't
lot
see
of
the
people
problem.
like to say Marvel has bad CGI. I personally don't think so.
They make passable CGI. It's not bad, but it's also nothing that you would give them an award for.
No, it's not CGI that's acceptable for their budget, but it's not unwatchable CGI. You know, like I don't know.
I
I
mean,
just
I'm pretty sure the actors make more money than the budget for the CGI, probably.
Exactly.
That'd be wild. How'd you
No,
guys
it's-
feel about the cinematography though?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was really cool.
There's some shots in here that I love, like the scene after Aunt May's death, and he's looking at J. Jonah Jameson
Yeah.
talking on the screen. I love
Yeah,
shot
that was
a
a
lot.
cool shot. Yeah.
I think my favorite like shot moment was before the like final Green Goblin fight when we saw just like Green Goblin flying. I cannot talk. Green Goblin flying, and we saw Tom Spider-Man like at the edge of his glider, just like breaking it open and like stuffing the bomb in it. Like
Mhm.
that to me was just such like a good like representation of like rage, like even more than the ending scene because of how much I felt like it didn't impact as much of it should have. Like I thought just like him on the bottom of the glider like tearing it down was a really cool like cinematography moment.
We have no. I was gonna bring up the Snyder cut because that did happen this year, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that too.
Yes, sir.
Still haven't watched it. I'm sorry.
At least the
Still
fans
haven't
got what they
watched it.
wanted.
I got like 2/3
Listen,
of the way
man.
through, but I couldn't finish it.
You guys really didn't finish it?
Say here
I
finished
mean,
it.
I know everything that happens in it, so it's like, yeah. That's why I couldn't finish it. I got it spoiled, and I was just like, fuck it.
I think it's on par with the first Avengers movie, which I think is
Really?
the best Avengers movie.
Hmm.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I think it's on par with the first Avengers movie. And I think if that version of the universe were fleshed out instead of the shit that we actually got in theaters, then people would be talking about DC and Marvel in the same breath.
Then that shows you how much meddling there was when it came to these movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's another thing. Like, I was talking about it with developers and publishers of games. It's also the same thing for directors and studios and films. Like, there's just so much executive bullshit that these people will do to make money and ruin movies, and they just won't stop. It's so bad. Yeah, imagine if, and like, we wouldn't have got the Snyder cut anyway if that were the version that was released, because at the end of the day, it's a 4-hour film. They're not going to air a 4-hour
Shit was
film.
4 hours? Oh fuck no, I'm not watching that.
It's 4
You
hours.
break
and
it
they're
in.
not-
You break it up into hour segments. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. It should have been released as a series, really, a 4-part
Yeah.
series.
If we didn't get the theatrical Justice League and we got like a mini series of like Zack Snyder's Justice League on like Netflix or something, because HBO Max wasn't popping at the time, then I think even that would have been more well received than the theatrical cut of Justice League. But
It makes me wonder, like, then if there was meddling involved with this movie, like, what else did we were supposed to get that we didn't get? Because I feel now it makes me think like maybe Batman versus Superman wasn't supposed to happen so early.
Have you seen
And-
the 3-hour cut of Batman versus Superman?
No, I didn't see the 3-hour cut.
It's a lot better than the original. I'm not saying it's like
Really?
a perfect movie, but like, there's a lot of scenes in Batman versus Superman, the theatrical cut, that like kind of just pop up out of nowhere. Like the Lex
Yeah.
Luthor bombing the courtroom scene is just like kind of weird, but like all that shit is fleshed out in the theatrical cut, or in the director's cut, sorry. It's like just an extra 30 minutes of like dialogue and world building, and I think it does the movie like such a good service. I don't like. I'm not saying I think Batman versus Superman is great, but the director's cut makes it good, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like, one thing I noticed about those movies is that the dialogue was really, like, I genuinely enjoyed DC's dialogue 10 times more than Marvel's. Like,
Besides
it's
the Marvel
so
range,
much
bro.
better.
Yeah, besides the Martha stuff and like that.
Yeah, okay,
like,
I was about to say I was literally
DC's
that's the reason I made that face. I was like the Martha thing.
Yeah, but the rest of that scene,
I'm talking
when
about on
he-
average.
the rest of that scene is like some of the best DC dialogue ever. When Superman's like flying up and he's like, "Do we have problems up here? Like the problem of you like not being good or evil or some shit like that." Like he just says like a lot of like philosophical shit in that scene that made me
Damn.
really respect Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor.
I definitely like their
God,
action
Lex
sequences.
Luthor was so good.
Yeah, he was good, man. The fact that people shit on that was so lame. Like, even when I just saw the theatrical cut before I saw like the 3-hour cut, I thought that shit was so good, bro. He's so captivating.
The action sequences were really good in that movie as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
They felt like Batman was ripped straight out of Arkham.
Yeah, he's
And that's why I
fucking this
thought
up.
that's why I thought Ben Affleck was the best on-screen Batman that we had gotten at that point.
That was a post Joker Batman. Like
I
that
think-
was like the hard shit.
Mhm.
I think that Patterson will probably be the best Bruce Wayne. I feel like he'll have that down pack, no problem. My only
Nah, I
thing
think
is,
the way
Charlie
it seems like in the trailers, it seems like he's going to be like a really depressing Bruce Wayne.
very, very much so.
But I think
Like,
I still probably would go with Christian Bale as my Bruce Wayne because he nails the billionaire playboy thing really well. He does that really well.
I always thought Gyllenhaal would be decent.
Yo, Gyllenhaal plays great unhinged characters. I love Nightcrawler.
Yes.
That's my favorite comedy. I don't care. Nightcrawler,
Nightcrawler is good.
dog.
I actually
You
just
would
watched
hate.
it for the first time like 3 weeks ago.
You would hate watching it with me. I was laughing the entire fucking time. That movie is just hilarious to me. I don't know why.
I like Nightcrawler.
It was great.
Unironically.
No, I genuinely love it. But I'm just like, yo, I just like seeing unhinged white men. They like my favorite genre of character. It's just like there's something about them. Like they're great.
That
They're
sounds like
really
a New
great.
York Times article.
Y'all niggas seen Clifford?
No, bro, I'm not watching that shit. I don't know why you asked
How
me
the
that.
Why the fuck would I want to go watch a big CGI dog go fuck up New York?
Wait, that sounded hype when you put it that way.
Yeah.
And then why didn't you go watch Godzilla?
We need a
versus King
fucking
Kong?
we need a Godzilla versus like the New York Rats type movie. Just like the biggest New York rat. That's exactly what we need.
So 6ix9ine.
Godzilla is the New
It's
York
a
rat, bro.
6ix9ine. No, that's Palm Beach's rat now. Palm Beach's favorite
Don't
rat.
put that on us. That's New York's
6ix9ine
problem.
gonna rep
Just
Palm
like
Beach.
everything else from New York, they always come down here to fuck up our shit.
Man, does that nigga have a career right now?
No, but it's fine though. He's in purgatory where he belongs.
Good. He has enough money to get by, but not enough to do anything notable again.
Yeah,
Okay, good. That's where I want.
that nigga. The most notable thing he did this entire year was getting to fight at Macy's.
Good.
Which
Yeah.
Macy's was that?
I think it
The
was
one
the
to
one.
green one, right?
Yeah, it was.
That's hilarious.
Okay. I'll make sure to block out that. Is there anything
Huh?
else anybody's got to say?
Nah, we can wrap this up. This is like 2:30, bro.
Oh,
Goddamn.
we're at 2:30. God damn. All right. Well, any final thoughts from anybody?
2020 wasn't a bad year, but I think it's a better year. And sometimes we can't always have a great year, but sometimes better is more important, you know?
Feel that.
Improvement.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Um,
Go ahead.
This year sucked, but we got cool media. We got a lot of cool media from it. We got the Spider-Man movie with all the other Spider-Men. We got a shit ton of cool games. We got some good music. So at the end of the day, was it really that bad? Yeah, but we got some cool shit to get us through it. So
Is that here?
This year sucked, but we did get some nice stuff out of it. A lot of disappointing things as well, and a lot of bad politics. But that's every day
every
in the
year.
US.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
No, you
Hopefully for the last 5 days of 2021, there ain't no bullshit that happens. But here's to hoping 2022 we go back to normal, right? Because it was supposed to be normal this year, but we'll be back to normal in 2022, right? Right?
I don't know.
Unless Omarion wants to come out and start dancing again. So
There's gonna be 6 new variants.
Oh, we definitely another
The
thing about
Omarion
2021. We definitely felt the shortage chip this year.
oh yeah.
We
Oof.
felt that.
Yeah, no, that shit hurt. That shit definitely hurted. But yeah, man. This is the Flozone Podcast, the last podcast of the year. I'll make sure to drop this 12/31. That's a promise.
Yeah.
Just drop it
Oh.
on the drive, man. But yeah,
Happy New
thank you for
Year's.
watching. Happy New Year's.
Happy
yeah.
New
Thank you
Year's.
for watching.
Yeah, we won't be here. All
Thank
right.
you for